Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag at a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back, dude, to the greatest sneaker show in the world. What up, everybody? Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a beautiful freaking Tuesday. I don't know what the weather is like right now. I want to do the weather forecast real quick this morning here in Las Vegas. Checking in 49 lowest degrees. Highest is going to be 66 degrees today here in Las Vegas. Hopefully the weather out there is I'm pretty sure it's like chilly, probably where you guys are at. But anyways, good morning, boys and girls. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. Make sure, guys, if y'all don't mind hitting that like button on the way in, I would really appreciate it. What's good, everybody? Deleon in the building, what's good? Casanova, Kane V, what up, dude? McKinney in the building, RPK, Scott G, Mike, J Main in the building, what's good? Deleon, good morning. Soul DeRay, good morning. 1980 Soul, Loud Pack, Brian, Lewis, what's good? It's 18 degrees in New York City. Holy smokes. Boo, Scott G, George in the building, what's good? Kuya in the building, what's good? Scene Lover, Fresh Kicks in the building. Eugene, Treyway, Jojo Dancer, J Bays, what up, dude? Instinct in the building, what's good? What up? Ran 5K in at 15 degrees this morning. Wow. Mike, Philly Sneakers in the building, what's good? Deleon, what up, dude? Savage, what up, dude? Antonio for the 34-month re-up. He says, what up, Antonio, for the 34-month re-up. Adobo in the building, what's good? Nolan, Chevy Rides, Ranfu, what's good? Tito Kicks, what up, dude? Drex in the building. It's Brick on my side. Devin, what up, dude? Cold AF here in Philly. Okay. K-Way in the building. What's good? Corey, Sean, Kemp, 18 with frozen snow on the ground this morning in the VA. Korean in the building, what's good? GG's in the building. Bobby, Street Sweeper in the building, what's good? Mike in the building, what's good? Christian in the building, what's good? Needham Gamma 11s. Yeah, this morning we have a lot going on, honestly. Toothless, what up, dude? Good morning. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Hopefully the energy is going to be high this morning because we got a lot going on this morning. We have Gamma Blue 11s exclusive access going down this morning. We have what else do we have this morning? We have the Nardwuars. I don't know what's going on with that. I know, if you guys have been tapping in with the Nike sneakers app, there was a video that was posted that Nardwuar was saying that the shoe was going to drop on the sneakers app on the 9th. And to tap in with his IG story, tap in with the sneakers app. So I don't know at what time that's going to be, but it sounds like it's going to be today since Nike is promoting it on the sneakers app. So we probably will see those SBs drop this morning. Bread and Butter, what up, man? Good morning. Hopefully everyone has a blessed day. Bread and Butter says, you as well, Bread and Butter. I want the Nardwuars. Supposedly 279 pairs of the Nardwuars on sneakers apps. We'll see, man. Stone Cold Cody in the building. What's good? Eddie in the building. What's good? Good morning. Box Logo has been popping past few days. Okay. Crouton. I didn't make the playoffs. I made my push, but missed it by 40 points. Crouton says it's been a good run, man. But you feel me? Shout out my boy Crouton in the building. Chris Montgomery in the building. Cleveland. I have to check it this morning, but I think I'm pretty sure I have the first round bye. Raph, you decide if you gonna go for the Gammas. I don't know, man. I honestly really want the Liberties, dude. Like, I really do. Like, I'm really settled with the Liberties because I feel like I will pay resell if I don't hit. So we'll see. Toothless, thank you so much for the re-up. Appreciate that. Marvin, what up, dude? Rafi, I want to know if I got the Travis Scott stock numbers. For what? I don't have Travis Scott stock numbers. For which one? For the Jumpman Jacks? Alan, what up, dude? Holy smokes. Look at Alan in the freaking building. Good morning, man. Hope everyone is good. Shout out my boy Alan in the building. Larry in the building. What's good? Stone Cody says 21 for the 21-month re-up says 17 degrees over here. Oh, it's nice and chilly out there where you're at. Have you heard of any of the Liberties about raffles? So Undefeated did a raffle yesterday. It's looking like the Liberties are going to be like stupid limited, chat, like dummy limited. Okay, so it was, dude, they had an Undefeated raffle yesterday, but it was only for NYC. So, dude, the shoe is going to be stupid limited. That's all I know. So there's rarely going to be any raffles for the shoe for the Liberties. There's gonna be rarely any raffles. So they're looking like for the Liberties, they're really catering to New Jersey, New York side. So I don't think we're gonna see too many raffles out there. I haven't seen any so far. Everything has been for just New York. What do you think about them Colts and Chucky, the Slayer, Travis Scott's? Not a fan, bro. What up, Chaotic? What up, man? How are you, bro? Hopefully you had an amazing Thanksgiving. Good morning, Raph and Collection fam. What up, Broho Vision? When Raph jumps online, it's worth the drop. Absolutely, because we're here to give you guys all the all the sneaker updates and all that stuff. I know you guys, I figured that we would get a lot of questions about Liberties coming up, but it looks like it's going to be stupid limited for the Liberties this week. So hopefully we see at least a decent amount of stock for the Liberties, but it sounds like it's going to be very, very limited this Thursday. Too legit. What up, man? Anyone with the size 14 Black Cats for sale? Why do they promote a shoe if the primary original release? Well, they have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a shoe that's going to drop. Obviously, it builds a lot of hype. So, I mean, it is what it is. Not everything has to be a huge GR. You feel me? Rami, what up, dude? G-Face in the building. What's good? Raph, I'll go for your Liberties for you, and we can trade for Nigels. I don't have my Nigels anymore. I don't have my Nigels anymore. Nigels are gone. Told you. I traded the Nigels. And I got my, look what came in yesterday. I am probably going to wear these today. because I had my hoop session today. So here we go. We got them back. That's what I've been telling you guys. Like, sneakers come and go, bro. Like, this is a shoe that I got rid of before I moved out here in Vegas, and now they're back. And this is why I've been telling you guys that, like, you know, things come and go in my sneaker collection, and it's nice that, you know, I end up getting this back, and plus I helped the homie out. You feel me? Since he did me a solid, and I'm glad to have these back, bro. I really am. Now I'm just gotta slowly get some of these sneakers back that I got rid of before I moved, and we're back at it. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice that if these had red laces, Nigel's for reverse Grinches. I'm sorry, Raph. Bro, you guys wouldn't understand. Some of you guys wouldn't understand, dude. Like I said, the reason why, yes, I lost the trade, but it was a homie of mine that hooked me up for the Wake 5s for retail. So, which was the pink pair. He hit on the pink Wakes, and he sold it to me for retail, and I did him a solid. I traded him you know, my Nigel 4s for these straight trade. I did him a solid, bro. Like, some of you guys be juking your homies, bro, but you feel me? So I did him a solid. He really wanted those brick by bricks, and I got what I wanted. So it is what it is, bro. So did him a solid, man. But I'm glad to have these in the sneaker collection. Probably some of you guys wouldn't rather have these because probably some of you guys just don't really play basketball, or you guys don't really wear Kobe's casually, which is fine. You know, I'm just really glad to have those back in the collection, bro. What time is exclusive access? Exclusive access is gonna go down at 6 a.m. PST, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So some favors are worth more than money. Exactly, bro. Nigels are better than King with SB says. It's fine. It's not like I don't have a pair of Nigels. Like, I still have a pair of Nigels in my sneaker collection. That's the thing. That was my double up that I hit at that Complex Con, which is fine. So it's not like I don't have a pair. Let's see. You can't win every time, especially with your homies. You do it for your homies, bro. That's all it is. No need to explain to some of these foos. Use Nigel's for a DS reverse Grinches. You guys blind Rav winning. G-Face says, how you lose when you both their shoes they wanted? Facts, bro. EA for in store or ship to me. I think it's gonna be in store, bro. I think it's gonna be in store, bro. I think it's gonna be in store EA today. So those Eagles fans quiet this morning. J-Main says that was a really sloppy game last night, but the Chargers got the win, bro. That's all I gotta say. So Rap still has the other pair of brick by bricks. I do. So did him a solid, man. So I wouldn't, you feel me? Like, he wanted to put cash on top of the trade, but I said don't do it. I said no. He was gonna put cash on top with the trade, and I said no. So wanted him to do a solid, man. Still got my Kobe 9 lows. Philippines Power Raf Kuya says Bull Gang or don't bang. J Main says Hurts looked awful. Yeah, no, Hurts is terrible, bro. Like, he's just not good this year. In a way, it's like you got Awakes and Grinches for bricks plus friendship all over it. Yeah, all over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. What the heck, dude? W Rod, what up, B? Some of these guys are ruthless resellers and only thinking profits. W Rod says. I mean, the thing is, like, if it was like someone that I didn't really know, then maybe I would reconsider, since the brick by bricks were one of my personals. So I mean, it is what it is, bruh. Raph, thoughts on the Colts trying to sign Phillip Rivers, dude? I'm damned, bro. The fact that Phillip Rivers, there's a possibility that he's gonna play in the NFL again is freaking nuts, bro. Like, when I saw the breaking news, I was like, what the heck? Like, out of all quarterbacks, like, hello? They're about to buy, dude. We're really gonna see Phillip Rivers in the big 2025, bro. Rap always helps the collection fan, but some of you guys wouldn't understand. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. People are gonna be like this. People are gonna say whatever they want to say, but you know, comes to show you, bro. It's just some people are greedy a little bit, so it's all good. It is what it is. Eagles fans are quiet today, Frank says. What up, Frank? Rather have Tom Brady. Some of you guys be reselling to called friends, G-Face says. Yeah, you know. But it's all good. I mean, you guys could resell. I don't care. Y'all want to resell to anyone you want to, but that's just my motive, bro. That's just my motive, man. I don't really care about resale. People just don't understand that with me, bro. So it's all good. Y'all could have Kirk Cousins. Tom Brady, come on back to the Patriots. Oh, gosh. As a Colts fan, if I ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, would you rather have Rivers, Flacco, or Russell Wilson? I'd rather have Joe Flacco because he already knows the offense. You know, so Russell Wilson's washed. So kicks come and go. It really does, man. Like, honestly, chat, like getting the Grinches, the reverse Grinches back in my sneaker collection just kind of made me reflect a little bit. I don't want to sound corny or anything like that, but like literally I got rid of so many shoes before I moved out here in Vegas, bruh. And like obviously I didn't want to, but like it would have been nice to have like all the extra cash that I spent on like, you know, moving out here and stuff like that. And it was just like one of those things where like, well, it is what it is. Maybe one day I'll get it back. And then like seeing them back in my sneaker collection, it just comes to show you that like, dude, shit, just like I said, comes and go, bro. Like it's just a shoe that you could possibly get back in the future, you know? Like that was one of the shoes that I did not want to get rid of. But now that I got back in the sneaker collection, it's just like, it's a full circle moment. Absolutely, bro. Rams and Pats, Broncos Super Bowl. Oh, brother. Drew, what up, man? Colts need to hit up Andrew Luck. Yeah, keep come and go. I agree. At least we have the Raiders up next, Petty Eddie says. Colin Kaepernick's not getting a job, bro. Morning chat, let's get these Gamma Blues. Yes, sir. A lot of you guys have been waiting for this moment for a while. All right. Gamma Blue 11s is like the key factor here for this week's drops. Okay. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And plus, obviously, we have the Nardwuar possibly dropping this this morning. And like I told you guys, hey man, listen, all those people were saying SBs are dead. All of a sudden want to talk about the Nardwuars this morning. Right, Rami? Right, Rami? All of a sudden, right? SBs are dead. All of a sudden, hey, motherfuckers be talking about SBs again. I thought SBs were dead, huh? I thought SBs were dead. Rabbit Uber now needs the heat back to the core. Absolutely, bro, dude. I'm gonna wear. I'm still debating to wear my Grinches to break out the Grinches today at my scrimmage. I don't know. We'll see. I am wanting the Space Jams for real. I hope I got EA out of my brother. There we go. Think Gammas will be easy to hit or hard? As long as you're putting that footwork in, you should be okay. Okay. Rap watching from work. Appreciate the great content. Gold. Goes it gold leg? What is it? Yeah. Nardwuar came in today. There we go. I appreciate you, bro. I'd say it loud for the people in the back. SBs are dead. Francisco says, stop it, Frank. Frank, I don't know what happened to your taste of sneakers, but it's just like you don't like anything else but like Travis's. I think I've come to realize that you don't like anything else but Travis's, bro. Like, I think that your time is up with Jordans because you have enough of them, and you're just like, you know what? All that matters is my king. All right. Compared to the previous years, this year is dead. Two says, no, I didn't say it was dead. It was just not as good. It's just not as good as the other years. But the thing is like you can't expect every single year to be good. You know what I'm saying? That's where we get at. Like, I think too many people that say SBs are dead just expect like, okay, we're going to get 2023 every single year. Like, you can't expect that. Like, you honestly can't expect that. You really, really can't. If anyone in the Cook Group does anyone know if the Alabama Texas Hams will have the prismatic elite trainer boxes? Soul says. He is Ivy's. He is a glorious king. Not too much of Frankie Poo. Larry says Travis's are so uncomfortable. He says they failed. Dude, your ass back to bed. That's crazy. Resell's down, so people say it's dead. It's the community's fault. G-Face says. You got shouted on sneakers for Nardwuar, 227 pairs. Got a shock drop on sneakers app. Sheesh. This year is fire, but SBs. But I hear it. Yeah, I mean, like, not everything's going to hit, bro. Like, not everything's going to hit. You feel me? Like, not everything is going to hit. But it is what it is, man. I expect every year to be better than the last, especially because Nike's up prices every year. Well, it's just because Nike SB is going a different direction, right? Like, they're not just gonna give companies a collab just cause they want to hype SBs. Like, SBs are like, for me, they are looking at a different crowd. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to like go give Travis Scott another SB. Like, I don't think Travis Scott is getting another SB. He's just not. Like, that was just in the during a time that SBs were trying to like put themselves back on the map. So, but obviously, they're doing well for themselves. So I think they're fine. And plus, with Nardwuars, it seems like everybody they like the SB. It's a good collab. Raph, did you see the early pics of the Band 1 lows? Yeah, we'll talk about it this morning, Top Shelf. But I kind of want to focus about EA this morning first. And then we do have the stock numbers for anybody that wants those GTs this morning. That's going live at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We'll talk a little bit about the Nardwuars, which we have been so far. And then we'll take a look at some of the first looks, pictures that we've seen that's been surfacing around the blogs this morning as well. So we'll definitely get to it. We have a long morning ahead of us. We got about 12 more minutes to see if there's a queue. Make sure you guys are logged in as well.
Morning,
Uzi for the 19-month re-up.
John Cena.
Morning,
Crying face emoji.
Gunther is beating John Cena. I'm not gonna lie, we watched WWE Raw last night, and honestly, like, it was interesting. I was like curious of where the end was going with the Bronze, and it looks like obviously LNA is gonna have his little break, since they definitely it looks like he's definitely gonna have a break. That's what it looks like. He'll probably come back. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna take this long break. He'll probably come back. Royal Rumble. Maggie, what up? Shock drop. That's why I don't know when the shock drop is gonna be. I don't know what time that's going to be. Right, Raph, we have to move forward and stop living in the past. Sneakers evolve every year. It does, it does. It honestly does. And there's nothing wrong where Nike tries to do something different. I'm sure the direction that Nike is going to go next year is probably the same direction that they did this year, but hopefully it's even better, bigger, crazy drops. I mean, the drops so far that's already scheduled for next year, it looks very, very promising, and I have no complaints. I'm excited to to hopefully see a lot of you guys get W's next year, as many W's that you guys got this year. Hopefully we see that next year as well. So the sneaker is not a sneakers app yet because of the shock drop. I don't know, chat, honestly, if they do another code this morning for the Nardwuars. I don't know if everybody's gonna be happy with it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how this goes. It sounds like that is the direction that some of the blogs have been saying, that is what Nike is going, how they're gonna drop the Nardwuars this morning is through a Nike code. So we'll see what happens, man. I missed the undefeated sign up for the Kobe's. Was it just New York City? It was just New York, Rami. It was just New York, nothing else. So I think it went live at like 10. And then it was open for like 4 hours. What up, collection fam? Good morning, Tyler. What up, dude? Man, we moving on Saturday, and JD won't let me choose a Renton location. Too says just choose the one in Tequila. They get the most stock too. The one in Tequila, the South Center Mall, they get the most stock. Nobody is ever happy. Loud Pack says, "What up, Rahus? What's good? I'm late. No, you're good. 2026 Nike's gonna go stupid. Watch. I'm telling you." K Anderson says, "I'm okay with that as long as like GRs are as easy it was this year. I'm okay with it because like a lot of the GRs this year were quite easy to get. in my personal opinion. Just take me to the 19th already, Larry says. Damn, yes, it was just 1 hour open, but does it matter because of that 1 hour pickup window they give you, Rami says. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I thought I was kind of upset yesterday because I didn't know that Undefeated was only, the signups were only for NY. But then whenever I found out it was only NY, I felt a little bit better because I was like, ain't no way I missed this, bruh. I was just like, ain't no way I missed this. So, Squilla Tooth, Moonlight says, Rob Zombie's poster, know what I'm saying? If I can only select 50 miles from my current location. Ah, gotcha. Blue, what up, dude? If the code isn't catchphrase, it's going to be some obscure shit that you had to watch the vid and reels for. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's clearly going to be something about Nardwuars if they end up asking some sort of questionnaire, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see. What up, Jeffrey? What up, man? Good morning. How's everyone doing, man? It's Tuesday. I know some of you guys have a couple more weeks until the winter break comes around, until Christmas rolls around. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are pretty excited to get this month over with. I mean, we're getting to the end of 2025 and we're seeing a new year. That's the only question and problem. How will the drop turn out in the 2026? So we'll see what happens, dude. I'm ready for I'm ready for it. So EA is at 9 a.m. PST or Eastern time on Jdsports. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. For exclusive access, if anybody's new to exclusive access, the times have never changed, right? EA is always at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. And we'll see if it happens this morning. Most likely we'll be in-store EA first. I would assume you have to at least have 2,000 points here, just in case if it is 2,000 points. But it most likely will be between 1,000 to 1,500 points. So you don't have to have like 50,000 points in order to get EA. It's going to be completely random. You're competing with the people locally in your store. Versus, pre-order, you're competing with everybody else. So if you want your Gamma 11s, secure your pairs now. This is a great time to do so. Hopefully the website doesn't crash as bad as it did in the last couple drops. But we'll see how this morning treats us when it comes down to EA. Hopefully there's EA this morning in general. Everybody's not going to get EA. Yeah, not everybody's going to get EA, man. Not everybody's going to get EA. But with the amount of pairs out there, like, I wouldn't be surprised. This is what I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they did not do EA and just did a classic first come, first serve for the Gamma Blue 11s. I wouldn't be surprised with that. Would not be surprised. Are the rumors true about the 1 million pairs of Gammas? I'm sure there's going to be a lot of pairs out there. I don't think anyone really knows or strictly knows the amount of pairs that are out there together, all together, because you have to take account of like pairs getting backdoored. There's plenty of shoes, pairs out there that, a lot of people, a lot of stores have. So no one really knows, but there's going to be plenty of pairs out there for everybody. So just put in that footwork. That's all you need to do. So, coming to resell, 11's not for me, Juju says. There you go. I'm not sure how much this shoe is going to go for, but I just know people are going to go pretty crazy for these Gammas this weekend. So, all sizes are EA, preschool, GS, and toddlers. I wouldn't be surprised if it is 0 points. No, they're going to charge people for some points. I mean, it's a $235 shoe, right? It's an expensive sneaker. You're going to be paying out the door like $245, $248. Out the door. It's basically a $250 shoe out the door. Good morning, my guy, Rappy Boy. What up, Brian Jacobs? What's good, man? We got 5 minutes, chat. Let me know if Q goes up on the app, because I think the Q will go up on the app first, and then they're gonna put the Q up for desktop. If you see no Q, that means that might be an indication that there might not be EA today. So we'll see what happens. After Legend Blues, I doubt it. Jojo Dancer says, "What up, Jojo? Random, but when did the NBA start the this Cup series?" Rahu says, "They started that a few years ago." Jordan for the 26-month re-up. Morning, fam. What up, Jordan? Thank you so much for your constant support here at the Collection family. Thank you so much for the 26-month re-up. I appreciate that. How do you get the page that you're in? You just go to Jdsports. It's on Jdsports, and I went to releases. That's all you go to. If you're gonna check if you got EA, you just go to under status. What up, Siobhan? Good morning. What up, Siobhan? How's your Thanksgiving with the boys? What up, Siobhan? Might be 1,500 points and will be $256. 2 years ago, I think. Gammas are clean. Got mine in yesterday. What up, Kuya Raf? What did I miss on the Nardwuars? It's probably going to be shock drop today for the Nardwuars this morning. I don't know exactly what time that's going to be, but it most likely will be a shock drop. Most likely. Might be a code. It might be a link, but we'll see what happens. But if you guys don't mind, real quick, it takes a couple seconds out of your day to smash that like button. I'd really do appreciate it if we could run it up to 200 likes. We have about 3 more minutes until the Gamma Blue 11s for the Jdsports EA. We'll see what happens. Come on, refresh. We got 3 minutes. We'll see what happens. I can't remember if I have enough points on Jdsports, Alan says. I think I have like 12,000 points. And honestly, I'm okay to have at least 5,000 points. Like, you guys don't need like a dramatic of 10,000 points on your accounts. Like, you really don't. Like, all you need is at least 4,000 to 5,000 points and you're good. Like, because the thing is, like, whenever you keep buying shoes, you get more points. So you don't really necessarily need like thousands and thousands of points for every single drop, because EA is completely random, you know. I think it will be some sort of trivia question for the code. With under 500 pairs, it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be limited. I think majority of the Nardwuar's SBs got catered to a lot of his pop-up and also to skate shops instead of the Nike sneakers app. And that's my personal opinion. So I don't think you're going to see too many pairs if they do drop, or when they drop this morning. I don't think there's going to be too many pairs available for everyone to buy. So hit the Black Hats with 1,509 points. There we go. Need a A-listed. You don't really... Yeah, I mean, A-listed will give you a nice little boost, but it doesn't necessarily matter if you're A-listed or not, because it's completely random. Like, the only perks that you mainly get for getting A-listed is the amount of points per dollar you spend. So you go from 10 points per dollar you spend to 15 points per dollar you spend. So that's the big difference. But other than that, I still think EA is completely, you know, it's completely random. So... don't your points go to 0 at the beginning of the year? No, I think it's after it goes to 0 annually from the annual purchase that you had, that the day, which was a year ago. I think that's the way they do it. I don't think it's in the beginning of the year. I could be wrong. I don't know how it really works, because I still get my points in the beginning of the year. I think they just reset your A listing. That's it. Queues up. People said queues up. Queues up. I don't have a queue. Anybody have a queue? Anybody got a queue? Queue is up. Queue is up. I don't have a queue yet. Queue is live. I don't have a queue. I don't have a queue in my app. Maybe it's because I'm on my internet Explorer. Okay, let me see. I'm under my Wi-Fi. That's why. We'll see. I don't have a queue on my app either. So it looks like there is a queue. Flex points never expire. It's up. All right, here we go. Chat, we got 1 more minute. Good luck to everybody that's going for EA. Hopefully I could get access without even getting a queue. But good luck, everybody. All right. I think it's both on Finish Line and Jdsports, but we'll see. If you say stay active, EA seems more likely. I have only missed 3 EAs the entire year. I'm Steve Nash in these. Got an Arab. Had to reopen the app. All right, here we go. No queue for me. All right, let me see if I could just get through here real quick. Status? Oh man, I got the circle. Oh man. I got the circle, chat. Oh man, this is not good. Oh, dude, I did get EA. It's 0 points. It's 0 points. I got it. It's 0 points. Wow. They only have up to a size 12. They only have up to a size 12 out here in Vegas. What? It's 0 points, bro. It's up to a size 12. Interesting. Queues up. Got through, but they don't charge points. Yeah. Interesting, bro. Okay. Probably because, bro, I think it's probably because they have so many pairs. Got him at 10.5, secured for 0 points. Got him at 13. 0 points means high stock. That most likely is it, bro. Dang, dude. Anyone get EA? Let me know in the chat. Did anyone get EA? Secured a size 12, 0 points. My Jdsports has up in a size 13. Yeah, for some reason in my area, there's only up to a size 12, which was very interesting to see. Anybody get like full access to all the sizes, or is it just men's? What up, Assad? What's good, dude? Got him. Is this for shipping? No, this is for in-store. This is in-store EA. This is in-store EA. This is in-store EA, dude. All 3 of my accounts have EA. 0 points is wild. I'm not gonna. That just shows you. That comes to show you guys that, like, since they're only charging 0 points, it's because they have a load of pairs in store, bro. Like, I can't imagine how many stores, like how many pairs that each store has. Like, there's going to be gammas everywhere. But the thing is, it's like you still don't want to underestimate like the bigger sizes though. Like, bigger sizes are still going to fly, bro. I think the bigger sizes are still going to fly. Like sizes size 11 through 13.
Rolfie the Goat. BNB
Bread and butter. Thank you so much for the 26-month re-up. Gamma secured. Raffy the Goat. 25,000 in 2025. Facts, bro. I told you you're gonna get 25,000. I told you, bro. Told you, bro. I told you, man. I told you. You were aiming at 22, I think, or 23 or something. I said 25, bro. Resale is going to tank. Christian says they will be available easy in all sizes. You got an errors. Just secured my son's 9.5. Also, I got EA still waiting to get through Q. 0 points men's. I'm glad I cashed in my $20 off. They trying to get rid of these before they sit. Deli Venom says tons of pairs everywhere. I think so. I don't think anyone should have any problems of picking up a pair. I think there should be no issue. Rafi, do you think kid size will be easy to... Well, I don't know. Did anyone get GS? Did anyone get GS EA, or was it just men's? Because if it was just men's that everybody got, that means GS and all the other sizes will be first come, first serve, most likely. So I would say go true to size. I would say go true to size, bro. Go true to size. I thought I hit EA for men's pair. No points. I got EA. Don't sleep on the big size, chat. If you wear like a size 11 and up, don't sleep on them sizes, bro. Because I think the bigger sizes are gonna fly. I'm in and out. No queue. 10 browsers open. There we go. I didn't get any queue either. I didn't get a queue on the app, nor I didn't get a queue on the desktop. So it was a W. I hate size 11, fam. If I didn't get EA on Finish Line, can I get it on Jdsports? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's on both. Like, it's the same account. It's ran on both accounts. So if you didn't get in Finish Line, you could double check on Jdsports if you want to. But I'm pretty sure it's the same. You didn't get no EA. Still in queue. Got my 10.5. George says, congratulations. Fighting it only men's. Okay, so it looks like GS most likely will be first come first serve this weekend, chat. Most likely will be first come first serve this weekend for GS. My app is non-stop error, Master Chris says. I'm waiting for ship to me. My whole life is EA. If should pop up on both, I'm still in the queue. Both connected. Got access but stuck in the queue. Yeah, hold the line, chat. Hold the line. Hold the line. Don't worry about not trying to get through the queue. You're battling with the people locally. There's plenty of pairs out there for everybody. So just hold the line. No EA, SMH, got EA, and I got no points on Finish Line and Jdsports. Dude, the thing is, you could get EA. If you got EA and you have 0 points, they don't charge you any points for the shoe. So you could secure it. It's literally 0 points. Someone got a size 13. I'm moving. I can't get in store. I got them for my friend. Hope GS is first come first serve for my girl when I got go in the AM. Dude, that just means there's gonna be a line in the morning. Like, lines are gonna be ridiculous in the morning, chat. Just know that. Keep that in mind. If there's no GS EA in store, that means they probably want people to go in store and line up. So the lines are going to be long as crazy. Like, they're going to be long. It's going to be long as hell, bruh. So if anybody needs GS, you got to go there early. Even though you're secured a pair of Gamma Blue 11s in men's, if you're trying to get GS, you're going to have to show up early. All right? That's all I got to say. You're going to have to show up freaking early. In-store's been doing first come, first serve for GS, G-Face says. Still in the queue. Dude, this app is ridiculous. Word and go early. Yes, go. I'll be outside for these Saturday. Yes, sir. Do other people have black hats on the screen? G-Face says. Go to the midnight release, Tito says. Well, there's only 2 locations that are doing midnight releases, Chicago and New York. So if you're going to be outside camping out at midnight, I think they're just, I don't know why they're doing that, honestly. I truly do not know why they're doing like a midnight release out there. Like, that shit's crazy. That, I don't know. Getting there since the 9 a.m. What up, Jumperman Chris? I have EA. I secured my pair, Drex says. Congrats. Raph, I can get in. I can't get in. Just keep holding that line, man. All right. I have black hats on my EA screen, G-Face says. Uh-oh. Desktop is easy. Got him in a size 12. My store had a full-size run up to a 14. Congratulations. Where are they releasing the Nardwuar SB? They are going to be releasing the SBs on the Nike Sneakers app this morning. No one knows the time. It's going to be a random time this morning. I don't know when that's going to be. What up, Pete the Greek? Shoe Palace is doing a midnight release in Houston. Pair secure, trying to sell my pairs quick. Yes, sir. My guy is secured at the spots. There we go. The thing is about these Gamma Blue 11s, like, I don't know. Like, I had a few people ask me, like, on Instagram, asking me about what the resale is going to look like. I don't know. Like, there's plenty of pairs out there, bro. There's so many pairs of these Gamma Blues. Like, it just seems like there's way more pairs out there for these Gamma Blues than the Black Cat 4s. So what Nike releases on SB? Which SB? The Nardwuar. It's on the thumbnail. It's the Nardwuar SB Dunk Lows that they are going to be shock dropping today on the sneakers app. I just don't know when that's going to be. Use desktop for EA. Got right in. Few says. Also midnight release in Cali Rap. Downey Foot Locker. Wow. So there's a few locations around the U.S. is doing a first come first serve at the midnight releases. That's insane. Easy Cobb, 0 points is insane. W9 8.5, they'll be under $300 after the release. Why ask a person, wow, who don't resell about, I don't know, B. Lewis, I don't know. People still ask me. People ask me in the chat still. I don't know. It's just, it's okay. It's all right, man. It's all right. This is a hood classic. These gonna sell well, Johnny says. The more pairs, the less of quantity. Nick says. Got him at 11.5. Congratulations. W to 9.5. It's always like that with 11s, Raf, but the 11s bring every family member out that doesn't know shoes, because kids would be asking them for sure. I mean, for the Gamma Blue 11s, it's gonna be a good drop. It's gonna be a good drop for sure. I think it's going to be a very good drop. I think everyone's going to be outside for the Gamma Blue 11s. Like, this shoe hasn't dropped since 2013, chat. Okay, it's been a very, very long time. So I feel like since this is the very first re-retro of this colorway and the original release of the Gamma Blues was insane, like 100% people are going to want to re-up with a new pair. So I think new sneakerheads, old sneakerheads are all gonna be outside for these 100%. Like, they're gonna 100% re-up on these Gamma Blues. These are gonna be a very successful drop. I think there's gonna be restocks, you know, time to time from Jdsports, DSG, Sneakers app will have a restock. So these are gonna be everywhere, bro. But at the end of the day, you know, do not sleep on the big sizes, man. You don't want to sleep on the big sizes, especially if you were 11.5, 12, 13, 14. Make sure you secure your pairs now when you can before release date, you know? I mean, I honestly think there's going to be roughly around 200,000 pairs of these on the sneakers app, if that was my guess. If my guess was that, you know, with stock numbers, I think they're going to be dropping at least 200,000 pairs on the Nike sneakers app. So let me know who else is. Anybody still in the queue? Anybody in here still in the queue? If you don't hit, you didn't try. Yeah, my stores went to size 14, still full size 1 in my store. Hey man, listen, that's what happened with the Black Cats. Okay, that's what happened with the Black Cats. You could make fun of the Gamma Blues, how they're sitting now, but you got to understand, my friend. Okay, you have to understand this. And I personally think I'm personally right about this stuff when it comes down to like casuals. There's a lot of casuals out there that only know the Nike sneakers app, dude. Okay, there's a lot of people out there that don't know Jdsports accounts. They don't know that you could get exclusive access on like EA for a certain shoe on Jdsports and Finish Line. There's a lot of casuals out there that will only rely on the Nike sneakers app, and they'll walk in the stores, be like, oh, did you guys get the Gamma Blue 11s? Bro, that's just like how it was back in the day when the Flex app was introduced and it was out for a year already when they did the 4-digit code. A lot of people were still showing up to the stores on a Saturday saying like, oh, did you guys get this? Did you guys get this shoe? Did you guys? Yeah, they're all raffled off, sir. I'm sorry. They're all raffled off. Like, you will still get a lot of customers like that coming into the store thinking that everything is still a first come, first serve. Or like they'll show up, be like, hey, I'm here to enter in the raffle. Like, oh, everything is through the app. There's no longer ticket raffles. There's people that have that mindset still, bro. So you have to understand that there's people that don't know anything about EA. So you just got to take advantage of the things that you already know to secure your pair before the weekend. So I still see people doing that more than you think. Oh, there's a lot of people that still do that. 100%. There's so many people out there that still do that because not everybody is like high tech and like with the phones and stuff. Like, I went to one of my daughter's classmates' birthday party on Saturday, and I was talking to one of the dads, and he was saying he was a big collector for years, and he's not really, phone friendly, tech friendly when it comes to stuff, and he only relies on the sneakers app. And he'll go in stores, and if there's no size, he'll just like, oh, well, everything's raffled off. So he doesn't know anything about any other app but the Nike sneakers app. So I'm telling you guys, there's a lot more casuals than you think out there. So people not invested in the shoes, to be honest. They're not. They're really not. People don't really go through it. You feel me? Like, my dad just figured out what Jdsports and Finish Line was like last year. So just doesn't know how to buy. Yeah, exactly. You feel me? So 54,000 points, no EA, Chris Montgomery says. Uh-oh. Will any shoes stores do first come, first serve? I'm sure there's plenty of stores out there that is going to do first come, first serve. Nike is going to do first come, first serve. It just depends on your area, bro. You got to call in your stores to see how they're going to drop their sneakers. Like, if you have any mom and pop shops, boutique stores near you, or maybe a Snipes DTLR might be doing a first come, first serve. I don't know. So, but there is a few stores out here in Vegas that most likely will do a first come, first serve. There should be no issue out here in Vegas to hit on these Gammas. So Nike app always does me right. I'll wait till Saturday, like the Black Cats Chad says. We've got a local first come, first serve by me, and there's nothing better than that, Spaceman says. He's talking about me. I am people until I find the collection fam. Now I got a lot of kicks. Easy says. There you go. But I'm trying to, if depending of how convenient you want the shoes, like, honestly, if you go out there and line up, I'm sure you'll probably hit on a pair that you need, like a size that you need. I'm pretty sure if you're outside and you do enough footwork for the shoe, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to hit. I feel like there should be no issue with this one. Like, I get it for maybe the Black Cats, but like for these Gamma Blue 11s, like, they're dropping a lot of pairs, bro. A lot. Still in the queue? Holy smokes. There's still people in the queue. It's already been 16 minutes. I just need one dub for the re-up. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just need one dub. Thank you so much for the re-up, bro. Thank you. I just hope that some of these GRs that drop this year, that some of you guys learn that you really have to, like, put in the footwork for some of the stuff next year. Like, there's some shoes dropping next year that might surprise a lot of people that you may not hit on a shoe. Be like, yo, Raph, I thought this was a GR. How the hell did I not hit? You know, it's definitely going to be one of those years next year, in my personal opinion, that some people might underestimate certain shoes. Like, I feel like that Black Infrared 6, that the alternative colorway, I feel like since they have like some sort of special box with that, kind of similar to like the Jordan 10, like they're going to make that shoe limited, low key. I have a feeling that they might low key make that shoe limited. Why is store pickup only till 11? Really? Is it really? Hold on. Yo, did they really do that? In-store pickup is until 11 o'clock? Oh, well, I got bumped out of the queue, bro. I'm in the queue again. Dude, pickup is not until... Dang. Who else has the same info? Does anybody have... Does it say pickup is until 11 o'clock? No, he cap? Oh, okay. Unless it says 11 to 2. It starts at 11 and it ends at 2. Okay. I was about to say, bro. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for me. Okay, so the start is at 11 a.m. and then the ending is at 2 p.m. Okay. I was about to say. Holy smokes, dude. Pickup time bumped up because they want to sell them as soon as they are not picked up. Yes. Pickups at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Depends on the store, Larry says. I think majority of the stores are 11 to 2. Majority of the stores are 11 to 2. What are you guys going for? There's still people in here that's going for the Gamma Blues. There's people in here that's still going for the Gamma Blue 11s. My store lets you pick up at opening time, Nam says. Mind you guys, okay, malls open a little early now. Okay, malls open a little early, chat, because it's the holiday hours. So malls probably open up like at 9, right? Malls probably open up at 9 o'clock. So if you guys want to get there early, you could get there right at opening time. I'm pretty sure stores open at 9 since it is holiday hours. So my store didn't get stock, I guess. Just doubled up, Dr. Shu says. If you didn't get EA, you probably just didn't get an EA. Your store is 100% got stock, bro. You just didn't get EA probably. Honestly think I'm the Bugs Bunny 8s. I honestly think the Bugs Bunny 8 is better than the Gammas in my opinion. Yeah, if you like them. Better than the Gammas, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I got at 9 and they released them early. 11's not really the type. These Gammas are a must. I'll be there early. Yeah. Just get in there, in and out before the traffic happens. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to realize people are going to be Christmas shopping this weekend, especially next weekend. Brother, people are going to do last minute Christmas shopping next week. I'm one of those guys. Like, I'm going Christmas shopping like maybe a couple days before Christmas is here. So that's normally how I do it. I don't really like going there where like I don't need to, but I should do it. Cause like, well, me and the wife here are going a little bit Christmas shopping on Thursday, but I don't know. We'll see. Got an EA, but I work Saturdays. I'll wait for online EA. Found out both JD and Finish Line won't let you use your $20 coupon. I don't know why. What should be on feet is the Olive 9s today. There we go. EA for in-store or ship to me. This is in-store EA. If anybody's just now tapping into the stream, it's going to be in-store EA for the Gamma Blue 11s this morning. Tomorrow is going to be pre-order. So pre-order is going to be same time, 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. Remember, you guys could use your coupons for the pre-orders. Remember that you guys could use your coupons for the pre-orders. Just remember that. I'm in and I don't see Gammas available. Probably because you didn't get EA. If you are under your status points for the for your reward shop, if you don't see the shoe, that means you did not get EA. All right, this EA does not guarantee you. Okay, if you didn't get EA today, there could be a possibility that you could get EA tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's pre-order EA. So I feel like some of you guys that did not get EA today, you could possibly get them tomorrow. All right, so in this morning, you're battling with the people in your area versus the people you're battling, online, which is tomorrow. I'm going to try and get a second pair of Nardwuars today. I like them a lot. There we go. Half size up. I heard they run small. Too legit. I mean, I would say go true to size. I never really go a half size up in my Jordans, so I always go true to size. That's totally up to you. I guess that comes down to preference. So it's totally up to you. Is BS we didn't get EA SMH. Let's see. Our pickup time. 8 a.m. So the mall. What? Hold on. Someone was right. Someone was right about pickup time. Let me see. The person that was talking about pickup time was right, chat. Check your pickup times. Dude, pickup time is 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. out here in Vegas. Holy dude. That's insane. 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the pickup time out here in Vegas. Thank you, Frank. Let me screenshot this real quick, and then I'm going to show it here on the screen. Make sure you guys check your details, man, because that is going to be a huge detail that people might miss. Okay, here we go. I'll show it to you guys on the screen real quick. 11 a.m. to 2. Okay, so mine's out here in Vegas is 8 a.m. to 2 or 8 a.m. to 11. That sucks. They got you waking up early. Look at this. Show you guys real quick. It depends where you're at. So it is a specific detail that you need to know because some people may not know that. You feel me? So when you look at your detail, it says store pickup Saturday, December 13th at 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. PST. Wow. So make sure you guys are checking your details of time pickups. It looks like it depends where you're at. It's going to be under your detailing. So they'll send you an email, or you could go back to your rewards and they'll show you the detailing and what you need to look at. That is insane. 8 a.m. to 11 in the morning? Sheesh. Store times are different based on regions. Yes, it depends on your area. But like I said, it's a very, very specific detail that some people may need to know. Okay? Just in case if people are just so used to showing up at 11 a.m. to 2, this is something that you have to at least check out. So you guys are aware of, some of the time changes on certain areas, depending on the store, depending on the location. So make sure you guys are looking at your details, please. Okay. Manager's discretion regarding a coupon to use these, by the way, since it's the holidays, 11s, employees can't even use their discounts. Johnny Flacco says. Mine says 3 p.m. kicking with SB says. True to size or half size up? I would say go true to size, bruh. Inside the mall already about to get backdoored. Perks of managing malls. JK Tito Kick says 10 to 2 in Central. I got screwed on the Black Cats. I'll be there. If you guys if you don't want to rely on the scheduling on the emails that they give you, you could always double check and call, right? You could also call, talk to a manager. They'll give you the details. But if just go based, I would say 100% go based off what the email says. So do not overthink this, please, chat. Okay, please don't overthink this because there's way too many people that overthink this. Sometimes the employees will lie to you as well. Sometimes the employees will 100% lie. So just keep that in mind as well. Just go based off what your email says. If it says you have until 11 through 2, then go through those times or just show up at opening. Okay, figure out what time your mall opens up. And then go then. That's what I would do. If my mall opens during the holidays at 8 a.m., I'm showing up at 9, right? 9 or 8 a.m. right at opening time. I'm showing up right at opening time. Because mind you, like I told you guys, all right, it's first come, first serve for GS. So there's absolutely going to be a line everywhere you go. There's going to be a line because there's going to be plenty of people out there that are going to be going for these Gamma Blue 11s in a GS sizing. Okay, so you don't want to sleep. Do not sleep if you are going for GS sizing. Do not sleep on GS. Okay, they don't make as much inventory on men's to what they do with GS. GS is going to be a lot of pairs out there, but it's not going to be as much as men's pairs out there. So all I'm saying is, yeah, Chad, it sounds like I'm sounding very repetitive, sounding very like, oh, this is common sense, Raph. But like, you know, I don't, there's people out there that got juked for their black hats. Okay. It's just a friendly reminder. Okay. It's just a friendly reminder that, you know, the malls are going to be busy. There's going to be people outside for these shoes. I don't want people underestimating this sneaker, especially in the bigger sizes. So just be out there and make sure you guys are putting your footwork in. That's all I'm saying. All right. I just want to make sure you guys are all good, secured your pairs, and you guys are good to go. All right. Worst case, it's not costing you any points if you can't make it in store, Rami says. I always be first person in the store because you go late, they might sell your pair. Yeah. I mean, some stores be shady as hell, bro. Like, some stores could absolutely be shady as hell and sell your pair early. I've seen that before. Okay. Kids don't be wearing 11s like that. How do you know that? How do you know that, Alex Plugs? How do you know that? Dude, listen. Kids love Jordans. That's it. Period. Kids love Jordans. How do you not know? Bro, you got to realize 11s only release once a year. They only release once a year, dude. You think all the kids were outside last year for an all-white Columbia 11? No. Come on, bro. These kids are going to want these Jordans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these young generation kids, they love Jordans, bro. Like, they love Jordans, dude. When I was in high school, bro, I didn't watch Jordan play. Okay? You could say the same thing about me in high school. Like, I wore Jordans in high school. I didn't know anything about, I didn't watch Jordan play. But like, obviously it was a different time of a trend, but still, like, there's a lot of young cats out there that are gonna want these Gammas, bro. So it doesn't even matter. I don't really get why it matters though. Like, why does it matter if Gamma Blues end up sitting at your locals? What are you gonna say? Oh, I told you so. None of these kids are buying them. Yeah, because some of these kids don't have a job. Okay. No, you're like kid watching, bro. You're kid watching, dude. Like, who cares if the shoe is like gonna sit? Like, it's the holiday season, bro. Like, why does it matter if the shoe sits or not? That's the real question. Why does it matter if it sits or not? You know, why does it matter if it sits or not, dude? Log in and got another 200 points, but I don't have a listed, but I didn't get access, and I usually do. I watched Jordan ball out, and that's why I still wear his kicks. There we go. Only had up a size 12 at my local store. I was glad I caught my size 12. I'm just saying, like, why does it matter? Sneakers should sit. 11s are Unk shoes. Never seen a kid wearing 11s. Bro. Some of these comments, like, I don't understand, bro. 11s are a Unk shoe. You can only can get EA if you are listed. No, anybody could get EA, bro. As long as you have an account and you're spending some money, then you could get EA, bro. No EA again? The fact that you be is crazy talk. Another person just talking, get out of the chat. No, it's just I don't get some of the comments, bro. Bro, when I was in high school, dude, I loved 11s. Like, you guys have to understand, like, social media is so, like, it's way more influenced now than it was back in the day. So you would think that a lot more younger kids, in this younger generation, love Jordans more than anyone that was not into sneakers back then, in my personal opinion, because a lot more people get influenced what they see online. Bro, back in my high school, like everybody had still had flip phones. Like, you think anyone was getting influenced like during my time? And I graduated 2014. So there was I think the iPhone 5 was out. I think the iPhone 5 was out during the time. And there wasn't too many people that had an iPhone or smartphone. Nowadays, in this generation, a lot of these young kids have iPhone 6s, 16s, 17s. So you would think that a lot more kids nowadays in this generation would get influenced with Jordans more than anyone did back in the day. In my personal opinion, I don't know. I promise you, if I hit up my niece that's in high school, I'm pretty sure she would probably know what a Jordan 11 is, dude. She'd probably know what a Jordan 11 is. When the Jordan 4s, they started just dropping a bunch of Jordan 4s, dude, she knew what a Jordan 4 was. She knows what a Jordan 1 high is. She knew. She was during the trend with when Gazelles started popping off too. Was it Sambas? Kids don't got money 11s. But the thing is, bro, okay? The thing is, man, I would also say, I would agree as well, is that a lot more kids nowadays are spoiled. Okay? A lot of the young kids in this generation is a lot more spoiled than it was back then. You have to know that. You say these kids don't got money. Bro, listen. Kids got way more money than what we did when we were in high school, bro. That's the truth. The kids nowadays got way more money than what we had when we were in high school with no job. My niece, that is a junior in high school, she got a job, bro. She already got a job. She's making money already. I didn't get no job until senior year of high school. But these kids are spoiled in this generation, dude. They don't know money, but they got grandparents, aunties, uncles that are buying everything that they want, bro. Kids got Roblox. The technology that they have now, Cash App, Zelle, what else? The Venmo, Apple Pay. Dude, come on now. Kids are spoiled nowadays, bro. Yes, the U.S. currency ain't worth the paper it's printed as well. You got bro, when that's when Baby Rose came up to me one day. I told y'all, this was a couple months ago. She came up to me Dad, when? She was like, Daddy, when am I gonna get an iPhone? Girl, you. I was like, huh? I was like, you're only 7. You're only 7 years old. You don't need an iPhone. I was like, why? Does your friends in your class have iPhones? And she said, yeah, a lot of them do. Bro, they're only 7. They're only 7. They all got iPhone 17s, and I got the 16. Deadass, bro. But it's different times, it's different times because they wait. That's the easiest way where a parent has to communicate with their kids is through a phone. They just have to. That's why nowadays in schools, they allow kids to have iPhones out whenever it's during passing time, lunchtime. If you're done with your homework, or if you're done with your work, you could have your phone out because teachers have their phones out all the time. So I could speak on it because I have friends. I have a sister has that is a teacher, and they say their students are allowed to have phones as long as they're done with their work. Bro, I remember I was doing this. You guys remember they had the small little cubbies inside that little desk? I was like this, doing this, did a little flip phone, did this. That was me in high school. Had the little testing folder. You know, when you do a test, you have the little testing folder. Be like, oh, my teacher's not looking. Miss Winters is not looking. Be like, all right, cool. Or be doing this. Like, hell no, dude. And that was a flip phone, dude. Had a bad minute phone back then. Kids balling. I'm telling you, bro. These kids nowadays, I don't know what they do, but they rich as hell. A lot of these kids nowadays are rich as hell, bro. And I've been to plenty of my daughter's birthday parties, my daughter's friends' birthday parties, and I see the parents spoiling the hell out of their kids. I'm like, damn, dude, these kids are spoiled, bro. Oh, like, golly. Rad, did your phone have a chirp ringtone? I don't know what ringtone. It was like I had Verizon during that time. So I had like the Verizon. I don't know what kind of phone it was. I still have it. I could probably get it. It's in my I still have it, bro. You guys want to see my old phone that I used to have? Anybody still in queue, by the way? No, buddy's gonna wake up and he's gonna look for me. He's knocked out. I'll show you guys tomorrow or something like that. I still have it. It's literally, I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. Never got EA. How many points do I need to get EA? Like when I was with the wifey, like when we finally, I think it was like a year after me and the wifey started dating, she got me an iPhone 5C. She was the reason why I got an iPhone. Like I didn't get an iPhone until after senior year of high school. I didn't get a smartphone until when I was 19. And the wifey ended up getting me an iPhone 5C. That was my very first. She was like, honey, like we're not gonna date if you don't have FaceTime. And I was like, okay, well, I don't have an iPhone. I can't afford it. And so she bought me one. You know, W wifey, bruh. People had that Boost Mobile chirp. Where you at? The phone I had in high school, I had played Snake on the phone. I had a new beeper in middle school. My ex got me my first iPhone too. There you go. Just logged right into my JD account and got access. Yeah, there you go. I think I'm assuming that most of you guys are already through the queue. So how'd you get a pickup time? You just got to go through your details. It shows you that through your details that you they'll show you the time frame, what time to pick up. So it shows you there. Jdsports sucks. Where you at? Treyway says she's a keeper. She did she tell you to sign a contract? Nah, dude, what is up with your name, bro? That's crazy. Whatever, got a sugar mama. Sidekick phone was the shit for me. Look what happened with the PSG sold out stats. It's a black shoe. That's a dub, instant dub. That's a good wife. Everyone everywhere gives me crap because I have an Android. Wow, that's what my generation says about your generation, Raph. WYF, you can't date anyone with an Android. It's not true love unless the messages are blue. Did she want to share locations with you? Someone I talked to wanted to share location with me. I don't know that. I'm not going to hold y'all. Let me tell y'all a story. Bro. So I went to one of my daughter's classmates' birthday party on Saturday. Forgot to share this with you guys. I was talking to one of the dads, and like, bro, like speaking of locations, like he's not tech savvy, right? So like he was telling me that like, yeah, like my wife knows mind you, his wife is like 10 feet away from us. And like, he's talking about how like, yeah, his wife was getting mad at him because like saying like, why were you at this restaurant for a long time? He was telling me, and like, I was only there for 20 minutes with my coworkers. And like, I don't know. I was like, how do you, he was like telling me, he's like, I don't know how she knew. And then come to find out that like I have my location on that's shared with her. So she sees exactly where I'm at. I was like, yeah, dude. Like, cause he's not tech savvy. So he was like wondering, like telling his wife, like, how do you know where I'm at? And she's like, I see your location. He doesn't know that, bro. So his wife probably went, I was like, how does she know? He asked me. I was like, how does she know my location? I was like, because she probably the only way that she knows is that she goes on your phone and shares your location with her, or she shares your location vice versa. And he didn't know that. Joe for the 10.
Joeberti7688 donated $9.99. All mine flatbacks got a iPhone, they send me feed pieces and graphic pic.
Shout out to Joe. Thank you so much for the 10. All mine's flatbacks got an iPhone. They send me feet pics and graphic pics. There we go. Shout out to Joe for the $10 donation. I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you so much for the 10. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so come to find out, he doesn't know anything about that. He doesn't even know how to cancel it. He was like, he asked me, do you know how to do it? I said, no. I just pretended I didn't know anything. I was like, no, I don't know. Even though that I know. So he's basically was like for 10-20 minutes, he was basically telling me his wife is crazy. That's what I got from the conversation. Like, that his wife's crazy. So settlements going out for anyone who had NBA Top Shop. Tito Kick says. Shout outs to my boy Joe. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, that was my little story. You should have turned it off for him, Raph. No, I'm not gonna get into anyone's business like that. No. I'm gonna get anyone's business. Like, why would I do that, bruh? Raph, you should have been a bro. And no, the thing is, I would have got him in trouble anyways, because like if we had canceled the location to stop sharing, she would see that notification. Like, duh. Come on, bro. Y'all a bunch of rookies in here, dude. She would have got the notification that he stopped sharing the location with her. And the fact that he doesn't know how to do it, like, that's even more sus. Come on, bro. That's not even helping him out. I'm literally setting him up to get, like, freaking getting him in trouble. A lot of women say they share locations while being in a relationship. You say no. Sounds like she has a guilty conscience and blaming him. Just say your battery died. Yeah, I would have said no and start singing him the map from Dora the Explorer. All girls are crazy. Not if you turn off location services altogether. Raph ain't a bro. He too church too says. That's so crazy, bro. Nah, he should have reset the phone, and that's it. He should say it was glitching. Drek says. Yeah, and then if he says that, she's gonna go back on the phone and then Come on, bro. Some of y'all, have y'all not been in a crazy relationship before? If like you making an excuse saying, "Oh, why did you stop sharing the location?" She's just gonna go back on the phone and just share the location again. Come on, bro. Y'all don't know. All right, y'all don't know. I would have downloaded a spoof app and put him in the another country. He would be in trouble because he never consent to being tracked. Wonder have busy morning at work. That's all good, Jalen. What's good, man? How are you? Danielle, where are the pants nowadays? Times is different. Lewis says, stop sharing locations and send a text so it hides the notification. Oh man, he needs to reset. Bro. It don't matter how many messages that you send. A crazy girlfriend is gonna be a crazy girlfriend. Like, they know, bro. They're one step ahead of you. That's why they are called the crazy girlfriend. Like, they're always a step ahead of you. Oh, man. First, it's just your phone location. Now it's a AirTag on your car. What's the resale going to be for the Gammas after release, Raph? I don't know what the resale is going to be, bro. I don't know. I've had someone hide in the bushes. I don't mess with that location stuff. Nightmare says. Any word on the SB Dunk release time? I don't know what the time is going to be. I really don't know. Tito Kicks for the 5 gifted, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tito Kicks for the 5 gifted memberships in the freaking chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. If you guys got a membership, make sure you're saying thank you. Shout out to Joe for the $10 donation. Had a lot of Toxica Big Back last night. She swallowed my kids. Bro, what? Did you pass on the gammas? I did pass on the gammas. Bro, that is so crazy. That is so crazy, bro. Shout outs to Joe for the $10 donation. Thank you so much for your support as always. That is so crazy. Why would you read that? I mean, it's Joe, bro. It's Joe, bro. When we gonna do that sneaker of the year list? I'm gonna be posting it today, by the way. Posting it for sure today.
Arroba
I have no choice.
7688 donated $9.99. I had a toxic a big bag last night. She swallowed my kids.
But I will 100% have that list posted today. Okay? Yeah, just because I want the Liberties, dude. Because I know that I'm probably going to pay resale for the Liberties. I'm 100% going to pay resale for the Liberties, man. Like, I want that shoe bad. That's how bad I want that shoe. I want the Liberties. 2 for the 41-month re-up.
Joe still a virgin and y'all acting like he facts.
Shouts to 2 for the 41-month re-up. Appreciate that, too. When you donate, you can say whatever. Not necessarily. Make me purple while you're at it, Larry says. Raph, you pass on the Gamma 11s? For now. For now, chat. For now. For now, bro. For now, I've passed on the Gamma Blue 11s. I did read yours, too. Why didn't I want the 11s? Because I want the Liberties, bro. I want the Liberties. Look, we got the undefeateds loaded up on the sneakers app, too. I want these, bro. Am I willing to pay resale for $600? I don't think it's going to be $600 in my size, though. Like, I think it's going to be around like $400 in my size. Like, I'm gonna pay resale. Like, I'm going to pay resale for these Kobe's. So, FaceTime is the only reason why I have an iPhone. Yeah, I mean, my mom and dad has an iPhone. Like, it's an easier way to communicate with my mom and my dad. So, what do you think about that after hours release on these Gammas? Warm breast milk. I honestly think the Gammas eventually will sell out. Like, I don't think it's gonna sell out in one go. In my personal opinion, especially in store, like, you'll see some Gamma Blue 11s in store here and there, but I truly think it's not gonna sell out in one go. Maybe on the Nike sneakers app, it'll probably sell out depending on the stock numbers. Like, if we see another 150,000 on the on sneakers app, it's gonna sell out. If it's 200,000, then maybe we'll be in a bigger size are gonna sell out, but we'll probably see smaller sizes still kind of sit. Those Kobe's trying to do more than the Caitlin Clarks. Probably this is probably gonna be the most expensive Kobe this year. Like, this most likely will be the most expensive Kobe to drop this year in 2025. Like, when it comes to resale value wise, this is going to be it. Like, it's going to be very expensive, very limited. So it's not going to be easy at all. Like, you're not going to see too many people have these. Like, these are going to get forgotten about by next year. Like, it really is. Like, not too many people are going to hit. Like, I need an 8.5, chat. Like, I do. I need an 8.5. I need this shoe in an 8.5. But like I said, if I don't hit, if anybody doesn't hit for my size, then I'll just pay resell. So whatever. I will hit on Kobe's. I hit on both Caitlin Clark's. There you go. YouTube not letting me send my dono. That's not even bad, Tito says. Rappy size up on the Kobe 6. Yeah, I go a half size up on the Kobe 6s. If anybody in here that's going for the SGAs on Thursday as well, do go half size up or go true to size on these shays. You gotta go a size 8. Yeah, 8.5 too. Wolf, did you get any more info on what Foot Locker stores are getting the? It's only NYC, bro. They already people already said yesterday that for the Liberties, that there was only going to be New York stores getting them. So like undefeated. Undefeated did their raffle yesterday, and they only had an NYC store on there. There was nowhere else getting them. So no stores getting these. Where's the SBs at? John says, John, the SBs are gonna drop today, but no one knows the time. It's gonna be a shock drop, and most likely will be like some sort of code. They have the video on the Nike sneakers app for you guys to watch. Some information about the Nardwuars. So if anybody in here that's wanting them, they're dropping today on the sneakers app. We just don't know what time. So gallery vans are up. I did see that, Dougal. The gallery vans. You talking about the paint splatter in the toe box? There's a couple stores at NYC right now that have in-store pickup equal. Rami says, "What size are you, Raf? I'll go for you. I'm an 8.5, bro." But like I said, you guys cook first. If you want the shoe, go for your own size first, and then go from there. So it's all good. Want me to go where you're at? No, it's all good. I mean, I got plenty of people that are going for me for this shoe, so I really do appreciate y'all helping out. If anybody needs a stock for these, stock number for anybody going for the GTs this morning, I think we have stock numbers for these. Is fire to drop that's way city theme drop. I had one iPhone ever, Jamie says. These Kobe's would be perfect trade for the brick by brick fours. I know. Do not remind me. I should have waited for another couple weeks, but it's okay. It's all Gucci. It's all good, man. Honestly. All right, here we go. We got about 8 more minutes. We'll go through the GTs, and I want to show you guys some first looks of some sneakers that I seen through that's been surfacing around on the internet. And I do want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on it for sure. Raf, the homie, I'll go for your size 8.5. Kobe gang, yes sir. V, didn't you hit on the Caitlin Clarks? You hit on the Caitlin Clark, didn't you? You hit on the Caitlin Clarks. You hit on the Caitlin Clarks. Let me see. Let me show you guys the stock numbers real quick. Dude, oh man, these GTs are about to fly. These GTs are about to fly, bro. These GTs are about to fly. This is all you get. Anybody want the GTs? That's all you guys getting. I hit 3 Caitlin Clarks. I did, V says. Just got the off to the office. Was listening at home. Was in queue on the phone. Got right in the computer. Full size left almost an hour later. No one wants these or what? I'm passing $235 is steep. Yeah, I mean, $235 is steep, but once again, if you have like coupons that you guys could use for these 11s, I would definitely suggest you guys using them for sure. I appreciate you, Tito Kicks. My Soulfly 3 should be here soon. There we go. That's the notification he's gonna get. Sorry, next time didn't you get the Caitlin Clarks? GT Grand, your Kobe's, Larry says. What are you talking about? You won't be feeling that way when you'll hit these Kobe's on Sneakers app, Tito says. Hopefully we could hit these Kobe's, man, for real. So GT Grand, that means the next year you'll be dry. I hit every 4 last year, and now I never get EA on Sneakers app, DJ says. Dang, that's it. Yeah, that's it for the GTs, bro. Nardwuars come out today, right? Yes, the Nardwuars are dropping today, chat. The Nardwuars are dropping today. It's probably going to be a sneaker code. It's going to be a sneaker code or it's going to be a stupid link. That's my guess. It's either going to be a link or it's going to be a code. But if I would guess, it most likely will be a code, right? Like, what do you guys think the way they're going to drop the Nardwuars today? You think it's going to be a code or do you guys think it's going to be a link? What do you guys think? Because according to Sneakers app, like they have the Nardwuars video. Let me see. Let me see. It was on the feed yesterday. Here it is. We watched this yesterday.
It's Nardwuar. Thank you and Serviette. Outside Kingswell, celebrating the release of my brand new Nike SB shoe. Do do loot do. Do do loot do. Do do. Do do loot do. Do do. Taking on all comers. God. Who are you? Oh, man. Keep on rocking.
Yeah, you gotta watch the Nike sneakers app, bro. It's gonna be like the sneaky link. My sources says the code. I think it's gonna be a link. Yeah, it probably most likely would be either a code. That's why, like, okay, this is my suggestion. Like, have those notifications on Instagram. That's like one that I would definitely have on. Like, if you really want these SBs, like, have your notifications on his Instagram, so anytime he posts a story or posts anything on Instagram, you'll get that notification. So, like, does anybody really want those Nardwuars? Who in here wants them? Who in here wants those Nardwuars? Let me know. Copper drop. Copper drop on the Nardwuars this morning. I don't know what time that's going to be. I bet you it's going to be like at like 11 o'clock. It's probably going to be at like 11 o'clock. Something like at a random time, bro. Like, it's going to be at a random time. Anyone get the prismatic pack from Sam's? Someone mentioned that today. Me fool, me. I do cop. I do love Nardwuars. Me drop on the fence. Cop 11 point trash. Cop. I want them bad. I would. That's so crazy. Rookie cops pass. Drop. Cop and need a size 12. I want them because I love Nardwuar. All the resellers want them. Corey says 11 or 11.5. Cop a size 12. Drop. Cop. There you go. Looks like a lot of you guys want them. I have links for sale. What outfit are you wearing with just, you could just wear a black t-shirt with that shoe. There's you don't have to overthink that. Hey, stop. You don't have to overthink that. You just wear like a black t-shirt. And then you wear some jeans and then you wear the shoe and then maybe you get like, I don't know. I think that shoe is going to be easy to wear. You don't really have to, like, you just let the shoe kind of do its thing. You know what I mean? Let the shoe do its thing and then just wear something simple up top. On feet with a nice ugly Christmas sweater. Or SB's dead, Loudpack says. Run it up, Rahu says. Are these the Nardwuar SB stock numbers? No, these stock numbers on the screen are for the GTs. So there's only roughly around like over 1,000 pairs of them, and that's all you get. That's all you get, or a little bit over 1,000 pairs, I think. So, not my skill color, definitely no go. Do you have better odds of hitting on Kobe's or turning the ball over 2 times on one play? Do you have a better odds of hitting on Kobe's or turning the ball over 2 times on one play? I don't know. Where's the stock numbers for? These stock numbers are for the GTs. These are for the GTs, bro. These are for the GTs. So if anybody wants them, it's these ones right here. The GTs cut 3 low Jordan pulls. Yeah, these are for the Jordan pulls. Work does an ugly Christmas sweater day would be perfect for it. I'm trying to find anywhere is gonna find something going on. I have a classy fit for the Nardwuars. Yeah. This is like, I would say like the Nardwuars seems like they have a lot of I feel like this year's SBs, the Nardwuars and the rodeos had the most attention this year when it comes to SBs. I mean, I'm not counting the 4s, but like I'm talking about just like dunks. Like those are like the 2 main SBs that I feel like has the most attraction. So, all right, here we go. Let me know once you guys are pending on the GTs if anybody's going for them. Good luck to anybody that's going for them this morning. $200 retail. I would wear the Nards with the some endless chaps. Okay. Hopefully I hit on them freshwaters. Which one are the SBs that are coming out? If you don't know how the Nardwuars look like, wow, I'm surprised you don't know how they look like. I think I spelled it right. SBs. It's these ones right here. That's how they look like. That's how they look like. Wizard of Oz was last year, my friend. Wizard of Oz was not this year. This is how the Nardwuars look like. Wizard of Oz SBs go hard too. Yeah, but I'm talking about just this year's releases. What's the stock number that rejuvenates? I don't have the stock numbers for those. What up, MJ? What's good, dude? Rap, I saw your IG post. You're looking like LeBron out there about ball skills, hairline, Tito says. Where are the Nardwuars dropping? They're going to be dropping on the Nike sneakers app, chat. If anybody in here is asking about when the Nardwuars or where they're going to drop at, they're going to drop on the Nike sneakers app. No one knows the time. So the freshwaters is something I'm probably going to grab later. I probably won't grab them until I grab those Liberties, and that's it, dude. Like, seriously. What up, MJ? How are you, bro? Hopefully you had an amazing Thanksgiving. What's good, dude? Long time no talk. I know, dude. You never tapped in. What's the Emerald Freshwater? Them 2026 pairs, the white ones. I still gotta figure out like what the sizing is on the Griffies. Some people are telling me go true to size. Some people are saying go a half size up. But I mean, I don't know how different they are now versus how they were back in like 2012. The Air Force's yams are fire. Y'all really want these dunks by this dweeb? I don't know. I don't know how he ends up with the with the collab, So hair up on the Griffies. He's a big SB guy. He's asked for one since 2013. Go true to size. Go up. Trust me. Go true to size. Okay. Hit on the Stranger Things Air Max on sneakers the other day. There you go. I don't know. I don't know how they decide who gets what collab, I don't know how they decide that. I really, really don't know. I hit on them black rejuvenates, men's size 11.5. There we go. Did anyone hit on the GTs? Anyone hit on the GTs? What up, Mr. Chungs? What up, dude? Jokes aside, you still got it. I am younger than you and can't still ball like that. You should get a Supreme sleeve like J.R. Smith, Tito says. Tito, how old are you, bro? You said you're younger than me? Well, that makes sense. People say dumb, ignorant things. Yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I think the Nardwuars are great. I think they look good on feet. Like, your on-feet look of the sea looks of those Nardwuars look really, really good, dude. Like, I think they look good. I don't think they're like horrible. I think they're one of the best SBs to drop this year. Okay, this might be a hot take, but I think the Nardwuars are better than the rodeos. I mean, that might be a hot take, but maybe because I seen the rodeos in hand and I wasn't like crazy impressed with them. But like seeing the Nardwuars, and I've seen reviews on them. I seen them on feet. They look good. They look good, bro. I think they're fine. Nardwuars are like grown-up shoes. The kid is rocking them paper plaid. They're better. Rodeos are terrible. I just didn't like them. I just didn't like them in hand. That's it. Like, I still think the Haley Wilsons are the best SBs. I think the CFCFs are one of the best ones. Rodeos are still good. They're just not as good as I thought they were going to be in person. It's because they're green. Stop it, Roman. But I would love to see the Nardwuars in hand. I want to see them in hand. That would be cool to see how they look like. But from what all the reviews that I've seen so far, they're not bad at all. So, rodeos are the best SB this year. Rodeos are the fire if you have had rodeos are fire if you have bad taste. Haley Wilson's best SB 2025. That's my favorite. I think the Haley Wilson CCFs are really, really good too. What happened to the Gamma 11 Jdsports cooked? Depends on your area, bro. Depends on your area. Depends on your area to see whether or not, if they're still available in your size. Are you copping the yams? No. No one copping because these are bots. The last skate shop they had to stock just got botted. I secured my pair for the win on the Nardwuars. There you go. I remember when you first saw the Nardwuars, you hated them. Yeah, at first I was just like, I was like, I didn't know really how I felt about them. And then once I saw more reviews and I saw an on-feet look of them, I was like, you know what? They're actually not bad. I would say I would probably remove that that little ball that's in the middle of the shoe. Like, I'll probably remove that. So I hope 2 fits. I need to see those chaps. People saying rodeos are bad, don't have them. Deadly Venom says. No, I mean it's not even that, bro. Like I feel like seeing them in hand, like I saw them at SneakerCon Las Vegas. I was just disappointed. That's it. It's not that I wanted them really bad. But they're just okay. Hey man, but if you want to defend the shoe, that's fine too. Wilson's SBs are the year for me. Yeah, they're good. I saw that resell and changed up. Stop it, too. Stop it. Yes, the ball's got to go, but they snapped off. Jason says, yeah. I mean, the whole rollout with that shoe, the marketing, the way they did was perfect. So I have no complaints, and I think Nardwuar's SBs this year and the way they released it, and they are releasing on the sneakers app, they're doing very well with it. So it's cool. They aren't very hard to get. Stop capping. Haley's Riots black and white tweeds. I'm definitely I'm defending them because the packing and the backstory is great. Deadly Venom says, yeah, but not everybody really cares about some backstories on a certain shoe. People are just gonna judge off how the shoe looks like at the end of the day. You know, I feel like that's the first thing people will judge a shoe is because of the look of the sneaker. It's like Dornbecker, right? It's like some people may respectfully say, oh, I don't like how they look, but it's like it's not like they're disrespecting the backstory of the shoe. You feel me? Like everyone's gonna have opinion of how a shoe looks like, you know. Raph, you're bugging if you think it's just an opinion, dude. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. There's really nothing wrong saying one shoe is better than the other, man. If you like it, then you like it, bro. Then it's one less person that doesn't like a shoe that you want. So it's easier for you to buy. There you go. You're welcome. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, chat. We have the upcoming Air Jordan 1 Low band that's dropping in 2026. Thoughts and opinions. Jordan 1 Low. Band ones. And they actually have the X on the back. Thoughts and opinions. Thoughts and opinions on these. Heaters, so fire. They will sit like the Chicagos. Hey man, listen. Let me just say something real quick. Let me say something real quick. All right. If I've been seeing a lot of just like, you know, Chicagos are just okay. Like, you know, I got the lost and founds, brah. Like, you know, these Chicago 1 Lows are okay, brah. Like, they're just okay. Big swoosh. I guess. And then if this shoe, listen, if this shoe ends up being a sneaker that people are like, all right, let's gas these ones up, man, I don't want to hear it, bro. Okay? I don't want to hear it. If you, listen, all I got to say is, dude, if you don't like Chicago's, if you don't like the Chicago 1 Lows and you like the breads better, sure, so be it. But come on, bruh. I'm sorry. Like, Chicago colorway is like one of the most classic colorways out there. Like, it should, me personally, I think Chicago 1 Lows should have been praised. I'm biased. I'm biased. Like, for me, like I said, bread 1 highs are the best colorway to drop on a Jordan 1 high, in my personal opinion, right? But like, I still think Chicago colorway should still be respected. You know what I mean? That's why it's like when I just saw okay and like, oh, they're just Chicago lows, woody woody whoop, like, and I don't know, but each their own, man. Because the thing is, if this ends up being limited and like this goes for like $500, oh, this is gonna be in people's top 5 sneaker of the year. People will 100% gas these up. People will 100% gas these up. if these end up being a $500-$600 shoe, just like what happened to Union. Yeah, motherfuckers crashing out on Union, bro. Lows over highs right now, Deli Venom says. Breads and Royals are my... Well, the thing is, like, I don't even know what happened to the Royal 85 lows. Those were still good. They didn't drop in the US, though. These are nice. I mean, these are nice. I personally... I mean, I told you guys this already. Like, I've been wanting just a classic, regular Jordan 1 high bread for a long time. And I've been preaching about this for years now. Okay, because back in 2015-16, I had the pair of Band 1s. That was one of my first sneaker app W's on the Nike sneakers app when they last dropped. Like, I just want a regular Jordan 1 high, just like the Shadow backboards, just like the UNC highs. Just give me a regular bread high. But this year we got a bread 85 high. I'm not crazy on the 85 cut. Just give me a regular Jordan 1 high bread. That's what I've been wanting. Now, 2026, we're getting a low top with the Band X on the back. Like, no disrespect. No disrespect on the lows. I love these lows. These are great. But I just want one Jordan 1 high bread. Simple. In the last, 5 years, Jordan Brand, in my personal opinion, has been fumbling the Jordan bread in general. They did, actually, it's been more than 5 years. They did, right, the original Jordan 1 high, 2015, 2016, what year it was. That was probably one of the best Jordan 1 highs to ever come out in material wise. Moving forward, they decided to do a prime knit material on a bread high. If you guys remember that, it was like prime knit. I don't remember what it was. They did it on like multiple colorways. 2, the first reimagine that came out, they decided to do an all patent leather Jordan 1 high, which nothing was wrong with that. It was a great rollout. A lot of people were hyped around that shoe, but I just want a regular Jordan 1 high. That's it. Regular Jordan 1 high, $200, $180, whatever, how much the retail is. And then after that, we end up getting a woman's exclusive satin, right? They end up dropping a satin material, and then they end up coming out with a Jordan 1 high bread 85. I was like, man, just give us a regular Jordan 1 high bread. Two classic, $200, and then they bumped up the 85 bread to $250. So it's like, bro, I want. I mean, dude, but they've been fumbling the breads. They have. It's true. They've been fumbling the bread for a long, long time. And then they come out with a Jordan 1 low, Band 1. And it's a Jordan 1 low, which there's nothing wrong with it. I just want a high. That's all I want. I just want a regular Jordan 1 high. They're not really milking the bread one, though. Not necessarily, because it's been a long time since they dropped the bread. You know, we knew that the bread 85 was gonna come out eventually. It was a matter of time. Just wait until the Chicago 1 high 85s come out. Then all of a sudden, Chicago 1 colorway is amazing. You know, just wait for it. I low-key want to see Chicago 85, just a regular Chicago high as well. I'm not even interested in the breads anymore. Nike's rollout for them turned me off. Rafi's sounding like a Jake the Willy Wonks 2 says. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Chrissy said the same thing in the post. They're better with highs. I mean, I'm sure some people would agree with me or disagree. That's fine. But I honestly think they should have just dropped the high with these, just a regular high, but it's okay. I'll take these. These are still nice. I just need to give us one show we need, and also we need the Raptor 7s back and Laney 5s one more time. I was surprised that they didn't bring the Laney 5s back out this year. So I'm guessing you're skipping on the freshwaters. I will have the freshwaters in the sneaker collection, but not on Friday. I will have them in the sneaker collection, but just not on Friday. So Raph gets so pressed over the Chicago lows. Bro, I do. I'm going to defend that shoe for a long time. And I'm glad that they're sitting. I'm glad that anyone that wants them could go grab them. But it just, dude, it's just resale, bro. You know, a lot of people care about resale, which I get it, you know, but I'm still forever going to defend that Chicago one low, man. It's a great shoe. I wore them the last 3 days. That's been my shoe the last 3 days, has been the Chicago one lows. I've been wearing that the last couple days. Wore them yesterday, wore them the day before, wore them on Saturday. So they were mids, y'all would still cop. But like I said, I think it's just my take of like, okay, well, it's just different times. Just like shattered backboards, bro. Like, just like shattered backboards, like all of a sudden people are just saying, well, it's just an orange and black and white shoe. It's easy for people to say that now, but like if that shoe was to be a shoe, to be like a $500-$600 shoe, people would go crazy. That's why it's like a prime example of what I could compare the shattered backboards drop, the way like people went crazy on unions. Like, I'm sorry, but I will still keep bringing that up to this day, that people, a resale for a shoe will change people's perspective on a sneaker. It just shows you. Like, that's why I've been saying this, like, since the beginning of the year. Like, it just comes to show you that resale will literally change a lot of people's mind about a sneaker, bro. Like, you had YouTubers crashing out on unions. You had people on Discord going crazy saying I couldn't hit on unions. Unions are stupid. Like, you had a lot of people crashing out on unions, bro. Why? Because the huge factor was that because of how much it was going for. Like, even after the release date on Union's website, like, that shoe was still holding up. Like, like $500-$600, dude. Like, people at SneakerCon was selling those for like $600-$700. Like, and then all of a sudden the shoe just like tanks. It's still a great shoe, don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't really need the shoe. We end up, what did we end up doing? We did a giveaway. That's what we did on the day of the release. Yeah, now unions are retail, and then all of a sudden moving forward, when the rest of the Jordan 1 highs end up dropping, all of a sudden Jordan 1s were dead. Like, you feel me? Like, do you guys get my gist a little bit? Like all the rest of the Jordan 1 highs that dropped this year, it's all of a sudden Jordan 1s are dead, you know? So it's all good. Shout out my boy Dean, man. Appreciate you, my boy. True, no one wanted them Air Max Stranger things until they seen the limited amount of the resale prices. Well, you know what shoe that surprised some people as well was the Stranger Thing Dunks. Like, I had a couple buddies of mine that I knew that works at a local store of mine that they were surprised of how fast those Dunks were selling. They didn't know how crazy people went for the Dunks until probably people saw the resale value of it and then went to their stores and bought all their shoes up. So Jordan are ahead. I've been waiting for Chicago lows almost 10 years, and now I have them, and they're sitting, so I'm thinking of returning them. I'm buying them later because of the resale, Lamar says. On the Chicago ones, the common denominator is there's more followers than leaders. Well, I mean, the thing is that a lot of people get influenced, bro, and the excuse would be obviously where there's so many shoes coming out, and I totally get, can't buy everything, and plus people, yeah, nobody wanted those Stranger Things Dunks, true, yeah, and then all of a sudden, people seen the resale value of it. Like, that's what one of my local stores said. They got the Stranger Things Dunks, and they didn't know anything about, like, obviously the resale, and then they were so surprised why people were lined up outside their store, and they did a first come first serve on the Stranger Things Dunks, and like I said, they were confused of why they had a pretty long line for them, and then so he checked in with the people in the front, and that was lined up, asking what they were lined up for. They said, "Oh, did you guys get the Stranger Things Dunks?" And they said, "Yeah." And that's what all those people were lined up for, because of the Stranger Things Dunks. And I even asked him, I was like, do you think most of them are resellers? And he said, yeah, because he knows the common, you know, the resellers that are normally local out here in Vegas, and a lot of them are all resellers. He said a lot of them were resellers, and he only did one per person. He did one per person. I wanted the Stranger Things dunks. I didn't. Well, I mean, you got to think as well as that, like, there's a lot of people that are a fan of Stranger Things. So there are a lot of people that are big fans of the show. So I get it. I'm not selling Air Max Stranger Things. They're already reselling for more than the dunks. I wanted the Stranger Things hit. I don't even think we went for them. I don't even think we went for them. I wanted them. Glad I copped straight to Toe says. Again, resellers running the game, taking away from the people that want the shoes, Too says. Well, I mean, what's new, Too? There's nothing new with that. There's absolutely nothing new with that. You feel me? There's nothing new with that at all. Because there's some people that are probably a fan of the Stranger Things that didn't go for the shoe, but realized that, you know, how much they were going for. Because, right, regular dunks are dead, right? Regular dunks are dead, man. Regular dunks are dead. I'm telling you, man, the switch up is crazy, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with the regular dunks, man. I still have a few of them in my sneaker collection. They're still good. They're still wearable. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just now we're just in a different time. You know? We're just in a different time. It's easy to say that a shoe is trash because of how much the value is for the shoe. You know, resellers are losing. They got to know it's good and for the living. Slim Shady says. I don't know. I might have a new setup here soon too, chat. Next year, like I want to have shoes displayed in the back again. Maybe a few. The wife doesn't want, but I mean, maybe we'll have a few. Cause dude, I'm getting way too many shoes, bro. The closet's getting bad. I copped like 20 plus shoes this year. I can't imagine how many shoes I'm gonna buy next year. So. Do you think the resale game is starting to die, Raph? I mean, it's still there, but it's not the same as it used to be. Like, people have to understand that. Like, and like, I feel like I've like some of us have already adapted to the way the sneaker culture is. So like, I get it. Like there's a lot of, I would say there's a lot of pivoting with this sneaker space, dude. There's a lot of people that pivoted dramatically. So the time to get a studio wrap for the vibes. I know. I mean, they got to have a skill to cop shoes if you can't, Larry says. Regular dunks are extremely uncomfortable. My feet and back are glad they're dead, Tito says. What's up, Raph? Good morning, collection fam. Blessings. What's the word on the Nardwuars? They're probably going to drop at a random time. Bro. Yes, sir. Win and lose some if you want it bad. Buy it somewhere else, Lot Pack says. I'm chilling, y'all crying over resellers, Larry says. It will never die, but yeah, it's not 2016. Yeah, but the thing is, like I said, it's always going to be there. Like, reselling is just part of the sneaker space. It is a part of it. It's been like that for many, many years. It's just some people just get upset because they can't hit on a shoe that they want, and what they blame it is they just blame it on the resellers. So you better not put your shoes in your wife's living room. Facts, bro. I know. Not wrong. Bed. Right here. Bed. Come here. Bed. You're supposed to hit all the shoes you want. That's part of the science. But question for resellers: if you don't have a job and only reselling, how the F are you making it? If reselling is low, just curious. Probably because people, like, you got to understand this too. Is that one thing? First thing is foremost too. No one owes you an answer to that. Okay. That's the reality of it. No one owes you an answer to the way they live, the way they make money, the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, you're curious, but like no one owes you that answer, bro, because we know that you don't like resellers. You feel me? Like, people know you don't like resellers. So I just feel like no one owes you that answer. No offense. I feel like every day you gotta talk about resellers. Yeah, I mean, like, reselling is like always talked about every single day. Raph, forgot to mention I ended up buying my Evo 9. I know I mentioned it before. Less shoes this year, but grabbed one my dream cars. Congratulations, love to see it. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice, you know, certain things. You feel me? To not, you know, to get what you want. Sometimes, you know, and that's okay too. It's not that deep. Just being curious. I mean, the thing is, like, no one owes you the answer though. Like, I get it, you're curious, but you might have to ask someone maybe you possibly know to give you the answer. But like, no one really, you know, you feel me? It's like everything. If you have to build a clientele, you're good. But if you're just starting, it's not going to be profitable. Absolutely, bro. Like when you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone's making a lot of money off a certain niche or something else, like, you know what I mean? You can't just, you know, just jump into it and thinking that you're going to make a lot of money off of it. You feel me? Like, I think that's what people think. But like, clientele, it's like right, Drex. It's the same thing in like Drex does tattooing, right? If you want to start tattooing people, like, you can't, you know, you see a friend that's making thousands of dollars every single day, like, you can expect, right, to get into the tattooing, you know, space and expect to make $1,000 every single day, you know, like, you got to build clientele. I mean, I get it. It's a different niche versus, like, you know, selling sneakers. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you've built a huge following or a huge, like, clientele throughout the years, they're going to keep coming to you, you know, every single time if they can't get a shoe that they want, you know, especially if it's GR, right? So, but yeah, nobody owes anybody anything if you want to put it that way. Yeah. I mean, it's not that hard to resell and be unemployed. It's just luck, man. Yeah, people hate resales, but continue to buy from them, Douglas says. Focus on the volume over margin. Keep product moving. Basic logistics that you can't understand. I'm just reselling to get my shoe for free. It's like streaming, right? It's like sneaker streaming. It's like, okay, well, if Raph could get like 900 viewers, like a stream, or 800 viewers, that means I could jump on and probably get the same amount. Like, no, you got to build to get that, right? Like, you have to build to get there, you know? Like, some people that want to run their own brand, like, people expect, like, growth, like, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, people expect growth tomorrow. People expect, like, you know, all right, well, I'm friends with this person, then he's going to help me out to get my way there. No, it doesn't work like that sometimes. You know, you got to work for your shit, bro. Like, you really do. Everyone hates resellers but think they are accepted, but even though they go for every popular shoe, then sell the valuable ones. Bull Rock says people that buy from resellers don't know what they're doing. Too says it's about clientele and no one who's gonna pay what. And like, I say this a lot too, it's honestly who you know. Like, I will still stamp that from this day. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It's who you know, dude. Like, I still get those questions a whole lot. Like, yo, Raph, how do you get seeded a pair of sneakers from brands? Like, how do you do that? I've got a few messages like that. Dude, it's who you know, bro. It doesn't matter how much of a following you have. It's who you know and who you meet and who you build the relationships with. That's literally what it is. I've seen plenty of influencers in this space that get a lot of stuff from different brands and they don't really have a big following. You know, it's who you know. That's why, like, you don't ever want to burn bridges with people. You know, be nice to people. Like, just build relationships with people because you you know, you're genuine, but there's too many people that just burn too many bridges because ego gets to them and they expect too much from people. I'm just saying, like, still waiting on my assist from my friend, Frank says. Yeah, Larry, you're slacking, bro. Reels can only make money for so long. That market won't always be worth the extra effort, time, and money. Better off having a legit career. Well, I mean, people can do whatever they want at the end of the day, you know? Like, I have friends that resell on the side. I mean, it's always a side, or it's a good side hustle. No, I personally wouldn't want to resell like full time. That, you know, that's a lot of, you know, putting in a lot of work. So, let's go, bro. There's a lot of people that burn bridges with me, bro. I just move different now. I don't even have to say it. I just move different. They have had the X over the Jordan logo. Don't like the no logo. Just like saying Amazon isn't real. Y'all slow. Yeah. What are you talking about? Sneakers or feelings? Beetlejuice says. I mean, sneakers in general. Because we're talking about reselling. People like thinking like how to get in a certain how do people do this, do that? Like, try to put people on game. That's it. Try to put people on game. But like, I feel like reselling, like I said, reselling is always going to be there with sneakers, bro. Like, whether if you guys feel a certain way about resellers, they're going to keep doing what they want to do. It's not going to stop. Reselling is not going to stop, bro. It is absolutely not going to stop. Right? Reselling is never going to stop. Buddy, come here. I seen a video. Freak, dude. Hold on. I don't know what. Let me share it here. Oh man, someone had a video. Gosh, man, I forgot his Instagram. Okay, here we go. I don't know if he still has the reaction on it. Oh, he doesn't, bro. Dang it. It was a video of, I don't know which sneaker con was it, but man, the sneaker con was dead, bro. I was like, holy smokes. Like, sneaker con LA day 1 was busy, but like day 2 was like dead, bro. I don't know which sneaker con he was at. I think it was DC. Was it DC? I don't know which. I think it was DC. And he showed a video of like how sneaker con looked like inside, and man, there was barely anyone there, bro. Can you post a picture too? I like the silver one. I've been wanting one for years, and finally was able to grab one. It will if we stop buying from them, bro. That's not gonna stop, bro. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop, bro. People are going to continue on buying from resellers no matter whether if you like it or not. There's needs to be happy. I mean, reselling pushes units. It's the reason why Nike and Jordan is producing so much often. No resellers buying. Well, the thing is, like people would say, it's like, okay, how are you able to get all your grails and all this, you know, how can you double back on certain shoes? It's because the resellers, like, people will continue on buying from StockX and Go. You're still paying resell from resellers. If you're buying from Go, StockX, eBay, you're buying from resellers, bro. You have to buy from them. Everyone is a reseller low-key because there's Black Cats sold out. Everyone wants them now. The most people don't even wear the shoes. They save them to sell. So if it is what it is, stop crying already. Planet says, yeah, you're not wrong, bro. That's what builds hype, and all of a sudden everybody wants it, you know, because people want to double up or some. Don't get me wrong. There's people that took L's on a certain shoe, but like a lot of people are definitely 100% probably reselling them. Rafi, I appreciate you loving the black culture, even though it's just Jordans. Hey man, it's just like it's what it is, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just got to accept for what it is. That's it. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. You just got to adapt. And at the end of the day, it's just sneakers, right? It's just shoes, bro. The worst resellers, to be honest, corporation. I've only bought from resellers. And like I said this like a week ago, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, okay? That so many people hate resellers, right? So many people hate resellers that are reselling the sneakers. But the real resellers are the brands that you support. Okay? Remember that. Okay? Remember that. You hate resellers so bad, but the brands that you support are the biggest resellers that you should know. Just saying. Just saying, bro. Yes, you have to resell to get all the pairs you are collecting if you're a sneakerhead and go after a lot of releases. No one made it money resellers fund your collection. I should get an Assist Man of the Year award, Frank says. How else are the resellers getting backdoored pairs, bro? How else they're getting backdoored pairs, bro? Like, for instance, like, I mean, we all know that, you know, we could say allegedly, right? Like, we all know that Travis's team probably, you know, backdoors, you know, the whole Wake Jordan 5 situation, right? Allegedly, those were all backdoored by selling all these links and stuff like that. But these are all the same people that support the main guy. A lot of these boutique stores, a lot of these mom and pop shops are they're all probably all backdooring all the pairs, bro. Allegedly you don't put the false narrative, Frank says. Probably they are. They are, bro. like I told you guys, I have no issues with resellers, bro. I really don't. I have no issues with resellers. Hey man, I would love everyone in here would get a backdoor plug, bro. Pause. It is not the end of the world, bro. Listen, I can't own every single shoe. If you own every single shoe this year, hey man, congratulations, man. That's awesome. That's dope, though. Imagine owning every single shoe that dropped this year. That'd be crazy. So based on the theory, we should be mad at mom and pop shops, the people who are actually business versus the guys going out and just buying all the product to sell them for $50 profit. 101 podcast. It goes both ways though, 101 podcast. Because the thing is, okay, it goes both ways, right? It goes both ways. The guys are going out there, grabbing all the shoes, that's making profit about it. I get it. But at the same time, right? Imagine all the stores that you support, right? The support and go enter all the raffles for, knowingly that, you know, probably some of these stores are getting backdoored, you know, or probably backdooring the pairs and giving you guys false hope of actually hitting on a sneaker. Like, it goes both ways though. Like, how else does these shops stay open? You feel me? Like, how else do you think these stores stay open, dude? You think they just get like 80 customers, 100 customers a day buying all their stuff up every single day? Like, that's probably how, no offense, I think that's how all these stores stay open. What up, you know? What's good, dude? What up, chat? What up, IMO Kicks? Active athletes here in Houston, backdoors like crazy. They don't even hide it. They have people stand in line for hours, and that opening time, they have 1 to 2 pairs. What up, the New York dad? What's good, dude? Do-do-do-do-do. I mean, this is an open discussion. You know, this open discussion to how you guys feel. Shiraf had the Jordan 11. Like, how else did all these resellers get Gamma 11s early? How else you guys think they get hundreds of pairs of Gammas early? Buddy, what are you doing, bro? What you eating? You always eating something. And you always feeling sick later. Come here. What are you eating, dude? I just like Alma Maneras, all of them, raffles, and I got 5 W's. Look at Sorry and Burgers, they both get massive pairs of sneakers backdoored right there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these resellers, they won't tell you where they got them from, but they're 100% getting it from a reliable source. Shops should stay open if they just sold products will get sold regardless. When you say mom and pop shops, do you mean like resale consignments or retail sneaker stores? Like boutique stores, bro, like sneaker shops that open up, right, that get like Jordan and Nike accounts, like low-key shops that are only known to be local. Like, for instance, like, I don't know, they're still considered as a boutique store though. Like, there's Crossover, and there's only one Crossover in Vegas and around the world. Like, I feel like those are like mom and pop shops. Like, but like there are some like shops out there that are owned by family businesses that are strictly in that city that get like Jordan and Nike accounts. And after the Jordan 8 bugs came out yesterday at the Alma Manera PA store, Rafa, are you going for the Shy 001s? I'm not sure yet. Probably go on Sneakers app and see if I go for them, see if I hit. When stock is hype, we'll call them bricks. So they do the Grails hype. The generation made it out of the way. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like Gamma Blue 11s, dude. Gamma Blue 11s, dude, are just gonna be everywhere. Like, if you want those, dude, like, you're gonna be like this back room. Okay, this back room right here. You want a plug? Hey, man, listen, they got you. I don't know what kind of back room. This looks like a Foot Locker Champs or like a Jdsports. No, you're good. No, you're good. I that's why it's okay to you guys ask the question so I could clarify it for what I mean. So we are all on the same page. You feel me? Like, but like I told you, like Foot Lockers, Champ Sports, like Jdsports and Finish Line, I feel like it's harder for them to backdoor a lot of this stuff versus like a boutique store. It's easier for them to do it. Because like this is like a big corporation, like they have corporate, like they have a system where like they are getting tracked by corporate, you know, versus like a boutique store, you know, it's owned by whoever the manager basically is. If it's just that one store in that city, they own that store. I got a GOAT notification saying Nardwuar's just dropped. No one knows the time. It's gonna be at a random time today in the Nardwuar's chat. If anybody's asking, buddy, stay. Stay. Come here. Dead. See, that ball's gonna get you. Let's see. Nardwuars are dropping randomly sometime today. It's gonna be at a random time, chat. It's gonna be at a random time. Nardwuars are dropping randomly. Yes, they are randomly dropping at a random day. Today. They are dropping at a random time today. I don't know what time that's going to be. And I feel like with the Nardwuars, dude, it's going to be quick, dude. Like, it's going to be a quick one. Like, it's going to sell out within right then. Like, by the time I go live, it's probably going to be gone. Most likely. Like, but by the time I get on live, yeah. By the time I get on live, that shoe is going to be sold out probably. And I wouldn't be surprised if they only dropped a couple thousand pairs at the Nardwuars. I think it's going to be stupid limited when they drop. Yeah, drop and go. DHS, Nardwuars are dropping randomly. Big dog shit. Run it up, chat. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, man. Let's get to 350 likes. They didn't go drop on go. It's just a reseller from skate shops. Yeah, bot city. I don't think it's gonna get botted. I think it's just like that code is gonna. I don't know whether if it's gonna be a code or a link, but it's gonna be one of those two. All the hype come from the Nardwuar SBs. Nobody wanted them, but a couple of people, and now people are going nuts. Like, I don't really need the personal. It's not like for that shoe. It's not a must. Like, it's a nice shoe, but it's not a shoe that I need. Like, I already know if I end up buying that shoe is not gonna. It's gonna get worn like maybe once or twice. Like, but other than that, like, it's cool. It's cool. You know, it's a cool shoe. No one knows what time it's going to be though. Nobody knows what time. But I appreciate you guys being open with this open discussion. I really do. I really enjoy these type of conversation with you guys, even though sometimes, you know, it sounds kind of repetitive, which is kind of is. But you know, it's nice to see other people's perspective on a certain topic when we talk about it, like maybe once or twice a year, twice a week, excuse me. So I just know that people are gonna switch up on this quick. Jordan 1s are dead, but you know, it's fragment. Jordan 1s are dead, but you know, it's fragment. We got to have it. It's gonna go for $1,000. Here's my crash out. Let me crash out real quick. And then later it's gonna be for retail. This is like Japan exclusive, I think. This one is like a regional. These are all regional exclusives, I think. And I think this is like the public release right here. I can't wait for it. These are all nice. Oh, why didn't I want those unions last year? Oh, well, I already have Lost and Found in Chicago's, but I need these. Man, listen. How are people selling them on StockX? How is that possible? Because of backdoor, bro. How are people selling them? Probably because these companies are the ones selling them. What probably pair are going to be nice for July 4th? Honestly, all these Union 1 highs, I'm passing on. All these Unions next year, I'm passing. Pass. Everything is a pass for all three colorways. Y'all could have them. Y'all could keep these. I want Toro Bravo 4s next year. That's like one that I want. I want a few Kobe's next year too. Still on the Kobe hunt. And then Space Jam 11s. Probably grab one of those. Hey, yeah, I mean that's 100% true. Just because there's no resale doesn't mean nobody wants them. Raph passing on the unions because one's dead. No, I just don't want these ones. I don't need these. There's other ones that I want, bro. If they can't make the $20 from a shoe, reselling go crazy. Resell is fast food. Money is insane. But that shit adds up, though. Nigel 4s next year? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I want to see first looks of them. Like, actually, like, official images of those shoes. Like, there's a few shoes that I'm excited for next year. Space Jam's excited about. I'm excited about the Toro Bravo 4s. I'm excited for those. I'm excited for the UNC 5s. I am very excited for those. Those are very, very nice. Anyone who has ever rung up a cash register for any item in the world, from groceries to shoes, is part of the resale game. I shut up already, people. You have actual taste, not hype. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I don't need to sit here and like prove people that like I just buy what I like at the end of the day. You know, like, bro, you know, Shadow Backboards was a shoe that I gassed up heavy this year, and I've already worn those like 3 times. Chicago 1 lows, definitely a dope ass shoe. Definitely on my top 5 sneaker of the year contender for sure. I don't know. There's been just a lot of great shoes this year, man. You know, there's a lot of great shoes this year. I'm still gonna say black metallic 5s were an easy cop. I think those were an easy cop. People still think those are difficult. They were so difficult, Raph, because now they're going $400. So they were so difficult to hit. I pay for the guy if you support resellers. Need Chase B's for my kid. White Cement 4's sneaker of the year. Jordan 1 lows, Travis Scott's not the best Travis or Jordan 1 low to drop either. I'm sorry, Frank. It's just not. It's just not, bro. Like, go ahead and man, I'm not gonna pocket watch, but if you want to spend $2,000 on that fragment, that's up to you, man. They're just okay. Yeah, I have a few, Hitman. I have a few. But like I said, most of the shoes, like, I got rid of. Dude, I got rid of almost over 100 pairs of sneakers before I moved out here in Vegas, man. There's a lot of shoes that I wish that I still had. Dude, I've worn those 5s like a lot of times. I'm not going to hold you. I've worn those a good amount. Easy cop on the 5s. Too many said I'll wait till I see them in outlets. Yeah. That's why it's easy to say, oh, well, they're, Jordan 1 lows with a big swoosh. Any Jordan 1 lows. I still think if you could get like the Rookie of the Year Jordan 1 lows, I think those are a great shoe. Great Christmas sneaker. Oh, there's a lot, bro. There's a lot of great stop the hate. Hey man, listen, it's all you, bro. If you like them. Return a bus influence says. So easy to hit. People just wanted them because of the high resale after. Bro, but the thing is, like, it didn't dramatically go up in the resale market until like maybe a month and a half. Like I said, like that same month, right, when the black metallic 5s, they restocked on Jdsports, there were so many people in here that hit, bro. I told you, I was flaked on multiple times for the black metallic 5s. Flaked on multiple times. Nobody wanted my size 9.5 or 9, whatever I hit on Jdsports. It was an easy scoop. So many people hit, bro. There was a lot of people that passed because during that time, it was going for under $300. They were going for like 260, 270. I think they were going for my size. They were going for like 260, 270. Bigger size were a little bit under. I think a bigger size were like maybe small, low 300s, $300. And then like maybe a month and a half later, 2 months later, it started to creep up a lot more. Now they're almost like a $400 shoe, I think, for black metallic 5s. So it took a couple months for it to like, just go up dramatically. Mr. Sheridan, what up, man? Good morning. Like, and then I think the restock on the black metallics on Nike, that's when it was like, okay, that's when like the prices were up. Because they restocked on Nike, they restocked on Sneakers app, restocked on Jdsports and Finish Line, they restocked on DSG. So they restocked multiple times. But I'm not saying it was very easy. $456. So they're almost pushing $500. They're pushing $500. That's why it's easy for people to say they were difficult to hit. Like, once again, they had like 55,000 pairs that drop on the Nike sneakers app. And they were sitting on EA on Jdsports and Finish Line pre-order. So I destroyed my Krispy Kreme Kyrie's and now they sell for $1K. Low asking for $460 and a size 12 is crazy, dude. I forgot what shoes someone mentioned that had like a dramatic like size price difference. I forgot what it was. Was it the Liberties? Or I don't know which one it was. Someone mentioned it. They were like, "Yo, Raph, my size is like $700 while my size is going for like $3." Passed on them and they grew on me, and more I saw them on feet and they were already too high. See, sign says I got like 10 pairs release date, not trying to walk it into stores. Dude, all the shoes, like I said, all the shoes that I bought or purchased are all purchased for the toe, dude. Do you realize that some people buy sneakers just to review, just to return them? There's people like that. They'll just buy the sneakers and they say they'll like it and then just return them to like Nike. I don't know if you knew some people do that. You're like, you know what? I like these shoes, and then boom, return them to Nike. Really got my eyes on those Flint Gray 9s for next year. Dude, I think a lot of people are going to like the Cool Gray 5s. You guys like the Cool Gray 5s? You guys like the Cool Gray 5s? Let me see. Dude, I remember I used to be a fan of these. Wow. Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 is currently expected to release on May 9th. Okay, this might be a hot take. All right. Chat. These ones are nice. I want a pair of these. I want a pair of these. I do. I still think the brick by bricks are better. But these are nice. I don't think, chat, I don't think that this is going to be like, because, you know, Nigel's doing his thing. I don't think this is going to be sneaker of the year next year for some. Next year is going to be interesting. I think brick by bricks are better. I think so. What's the on-court review on the SGAs? Go true to size on the SGAs. But they're a very nice shoe. Bricks all the way is better in my opinion. I got cold pizza, Nike SB Dunk Lows. You should do a drop if you could do a bike trick to get the shoe. Saw a lot of hate on these. I don't think these are bad. It's a fire red colorway. It's a fire red 4 colorway. I think these are dope. I don't think that people are going to put this on a top 5. It might be a top 5 contender, but like I don't think it's going to be another sneaker of the year candidate. It could be just because a lot of people are big fans of Nigel. But like I feel like we haven't seen the full drops for next year of 2026. Like you still got off-white Jordan 1 highs that people are probably going to be on the top 5. Like you got Fragment Union. You got Travis is still dropping next year. I mean, there's so many collabs that we don't know of. Watch an SB. Watch an SB pop off next year. Watch. It's either that or maybe, you know, Action Bronson comes back and drops a banger. Who knows, dude? New Balance could be up there. We don't have the full lineup for next year. We really, really don't. We really, really don't. And you honestly want to know what is going to be like the most popped off Jordan next year? Like when it comes down to people like wanting it for resale is the UNC 5s, bro. Watch. Like those UNC 5s are a must cop, but I feel like a lot of people are going to low-key want to change up on the UNC 5s, even though I already know that UNC 5s are going to do very well next year. But I honestly think that UNC 5s are going to do very, very well next year. I mean, you got, bro, listen, you got Space Jams next year. These are going to do very well. I think these are going to go. I think these are going to. A lot of people are going to want these. We haven't seen a pop off on a UNC since like the 4s or the 6s. In my personal opinion, like the 6s did pretty well. A lot of people wanted those. The 4s, everybody wanted those. The 3s were really popular. But these ones, yeah, these are going to do very, very well. Better see if they sell out, but they don't. They return them. Planet Paperboy says. Like another Finish Line Foot Locker. Wait, what? That blue pivot is dope. I like this, dude. This is nice. I wish they did the regular translucent sole on the bottom instead of the UNC blue. I need these, bro. I need this shoe. Oh, no, I don't know about that. I want this shoe bad. This is a very, very nice shoe. They already dropped the UNC 5. King Smitty says. Easy pass, David says. I heard Joe likes to hit and then return. I wish I had the Nike Air. It didn't really matter for me whether if it had the Nike Air on the back or not. The Nike Air does look better on the back for sure. But it didn't really necessarily matter to me if they had the Nike Air or the Jumpman on the back. Chat, if anybody's asking about the Nardwuars, no one knows what time that's going to go live. I think it's going to go live around between 10 or 11 PST today. It could be during that time, but we'll see. They're okay. I'll take the 14s instead of these if I had to pick, but I heard both dropping next year. I need them GT futures. These are like the Awakes. Not necessarily. The Wakes were more of like a royal blue. This one's a UNC blue. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I still like the Wake 5s in the blue colorway. That's a very nice colorway and definitely a very nice shoe. But since I didn't hit, it's okay. I'll take these UNCs. I don't think these are going to be difficult to hit on my size. Yeah, Rahuz, do your thing, bro. Appreciate you tapping in. Are you going to be live all day? Tito says probably not. Most likely not. I'm about to head out here soon. UNC 5s with the Nike Air on the back, Moonlight says. But I don't know if this is not the official look to them. So who knows? But I think they want to give the Jumpman some love. Like, I think we'll see more Jumpman in the back of the shoes next year versus how we've seen in the previous years, like the Toro Bravo 4s. I think they're going to keep that Jumpman on the back, right? Unless they have the Nike Air. I don't really care. Can me and my girl have used the same address on Sneakers app? Yes, you can. You both could have the same address. They need to save Nike Air for only OGs, not non-OGs. Like Jordan 6s Awakes, those are going to be nice. I cannot wait for the Awake 5 or 6s if that's the case. The Awake 6s next year, I'm really, really excited about them. I don't want the pink colorway, but I want that blue one if it ends up coming down to, where is it? I don't know if Z posted it. Yeah, I don't think I know my dad's gonna want these. I feel like my dad's gonna want these. He's been wanting a pair of 17s. He has a pair of 17s already. He has the copper colorway, but he wants more of the 17s. He likes them. Man, those Bread 4s. I bet you these Bread 4s are gonna be a contender of top 5 sneaker of the year. I think these right here are gonna be top 5 contender. I think these are going to be top 5 contenders, chat, right here. Bread 4s are black cements. Wait, what? Bread 4s double up. These are 100% going to be a contender. Depending of like what the actual like, bro, if this just looks like the 29 or 2018, 2019 pair, dude, these are going to go stupid. If these just end up being like the last drop they did before the reimagine, these are going to do very well. Especially if they do the new buck. If they do the new buck on these, yeah, these are going to do very, very well. I think GRs, oh, here we go. See, if they drop that navy blue colorway and red, need. If they drop the navy blue colorway on these Awakes in red, these are must cop, bro. Must. This one's gonna be if they're doing nubuck, I would assume. Hey, oh, I thought you used. They're doing nubuck. I don't think the Bread 4s are releasing. I mean, maybe. I mean, if Z Sneakerhead is kind of like, you know, breaking news with it, I would assume so. Reimagine 4s are better. I don't know. Either or, I'll take either or. They're both nice. So I think I like the new buck better, I think, in a way. You know, I'll take a pair. Gotta have my 4s, DJ says. Boat shoes ever bro, listen, people are you guys sick and tired of are you guys sick and tired of the man, what was I gonna say, man? I forgot. I got brain fart. Oh, you guys sick and tired of the 4 silhouette. Right? Some people are getting Jordan 4 fatigue. They're feeling the fatigue on the 4s. Too many 4s, Raph. Too many 4s. Too many 4s, bro. People getting tired of them or what? What up, Mr. Sheridan? Happy birthday, dude. Y'all gonna hate these just like shitting on the black cement 3s and the white cement 4s. Black doing lows. Hey, man, listen. I'm all for it, bro. White cement 4s is still my sneaker of the year, dude. That's still my sneaker of the year is the white cement 4s. It goes white cement 4s, brick by bricks. And then I'll let you guys know going forward from there. I'm not sick of them. We need more 4s. I love them. I want them Jordan 15s next year. There you go. Those are nice. Those are nice. Those are absolutely nice. So keep bringing the 4s. I'm never gonna get sick of it. Rocking the bricks on Christmas. There you go. Thanks, Raph. Of course. I love my 4s. Can't wait for the Balvins. Don't care what people say about them. Bro, I could see people switching up on the J Balvs. I could see people switching up on the J Balvins, bro. I got 100% see people switch up on the J Balvs. So, but anyways, guys. All right, this is it for me today. If the Nardwuars drop, maybe I'll jump back on. All right, tomorrow we have the Gamma Blue 11s. We got the EA going live tomorrow, exclusive access going live tomorrow for the Gamma Blues pre-order. So if anybody wants to tap in with us again for the Gamma Blues, if you didn't get EA today, you might get EA tomorrow. I think I might break out these Grinches tomorrow. Maybe I bring no today. Maybe I break these out today. Maybe I break these out today for basketball. Huh, chat? But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hit that like button on the way out. Let's get to 350 likes. Crazy nice little stream today. You can't imagine what Saturday is going to hold for us for the Gamma Blue 11s on release day. If I get stock numbers early, I'll let you guys know. Okay? If I get stock numbers early, I'll let you guys know. Okay? I'll let you guys know. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Rafi Collects. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Congratulations to all the dubs so far this morning. And we got more dubs rolling out this week. All right? You guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I love y'all. Have a blessed Tuesday. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. SB Drop is dropping later this afternoon, this morning. We'll see what time. And I'll let you guys know for sure. Have a good day, chat. Peace.
There's no denying